Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good morning. Save work? You're so right. Oh my gosh. If I didn't save my work right now, whoa. who heckin' knows what would happen? How are you doing, Melly? And how are you doing, Boric? I hope you're doing well. 2 seconds. That has actually just reminded me that since we are doing a collab, I will be polite. I'm gonna leave egg though. I'll let you keep the egg. The egg's allowed to stay. The rest of them I'll turn off because collabs. Ah, dear. Yep. Okay, cool. Sorry. Egg. Yeah, you're allowed to. You can keep egg. I'll let you keep the egg. Alright, good morning, Melly. Good morning. Let me switch screen really quickly. Me and OPHI are both, I think, basically doing the same thing, which is we're doing a little. Oh, thank you for the egg. We're doing a little intro to stream, saying hi to people, being like, how's everyone doing? Good morning. Are you ready to read Sims fan fiction with us today? I hope so. Oh gosh. Also, don't tell OPHI this. I've not really slept. I'm very, very sleepy. Incredibly sleepy, actually. The perfect vibe for doing a collab. I am so tired. But so we're probably not gonna do like a really, really long stream today or anything, just because yeah, I'm just a little bit tired, to be honest. But we could do a reasonable one. I am also going to just grab this for I'm gonna grab this for the stream and do a new pin. I'm gonna say new pin time. We are collabing with OPHI. Yay! And then I'm gonna put a link to OPHI's stream there. And I'm gonna put they are currently fundraising for a friend and you can donate here. There we go. Get all the links. Get it like 1,000 links. 1,000 links for you. 1,000 links. There we go. For the get that in there, and then that's gonna be the new pin. Yippee! At the end of stream. Good. Do. Also, The Sims OST is so nostalgic. I don't know if I'm gonna play it for the whole stream, but right now, oh, that's a pretty nostalgic. There's a pretty nostalgic vibe. Dear Lobby, good morning. I hope you're doing well. All of the links, all of them. Yeah, so we're joining OPHI today, who is fundraising for a friend to help with their moving and transition fund. This is their 2nd year doing something like this for someone, which is very, very heckin' cool. Or I think it's their 2nd. They might have done it before then. I know they did it last year. I can't remember if they did it the year before. And today we are joining them and we're going to be reading some fan fiction. I have also been made aware that I can draw art for people who are donating. We have like a little magma where I can draw you a doodle. I won't see that you've donated on my end, but if you do donate, I'm sure OPHI would let me know, and then I could draw you a little doodle on a magma for like a thank you postcard. Like kind of honestly similar to what me and Blapple did, except like just as we go kind of thing, which is lovely. I think that's nice. Oh dear. I'm too busy to fundraise, it's probably due to plans made in advance. Also, Jenny, also a bunch of people that can really raise that. Yay! Well, to be fair, it takes a lot more effort to like make a whole fundraiser yourself and do all of the planning and like send out the invites and get all that kind of stuff. I'm just coming in here and there where I can. Yeah. Midnight, good morning, welcome on in. How's your day going? You know, it has been a day because I've not really slept, even though it's first thing in the morning. I feel like I've been awake for like a very long time. But yeah, it's gone pretty good. It's gone, all things considered, I've been really excited for this. I only got to announce it properly last week, and I've just been like, waiting. So I've got a very fluffy fan fiction. I bought something cute. I don't know if other people brought cute ones or if they brought more raunchy. I went on the side of fluff. I like fluff. I also don't read a whole lot, so I'm not a big reader. Nor of anything, not specifically fan fiction, so I thought, you know, let's do something a little bit cute. There is like a lot of Sims references in this. I'll see if people can count in all of the Sims references. I like this particular fan fiction because they reference back to the Sims so much. So yes. I think it's a good one. But it's cute. I also I also said Ophi the goddamn heckin' man door, hand hook, car door. And I was like, if we have some extra time, do you want a man hand hook car door? So we might. Dear Floofy. It's absolutely just a commitment to help the community. It's wonderful. Oh, I'm glad. Hell yeah. I'm honestly very appreciative to have been invited to so many things as well. It's very heckin' kind of people to want to collab with me. I am a bit of a nightmare human, so thank you. It's very sweet. Dear, you're giving me anime girl vibes? Compliment? Hell yeah, thank you. Dear, I've also positioned my son in prominent position. There he is. Look at him. He's ready and waiting for fanfiction. I've also set up my drawing tablet last minute because I'm like, if I'm gonna be drawing doodles for people, they're gonna be weird, but they're gonna be like, I've made the decision to make them weird, you know? Oh dear. They might also have to be like minimal color palette because I got one layer in this magma and I don't want to waste it. So we might be doing one color doodles for people, but that's okay. That's okay. I can pick, like, you know, take people's usernames and then be like, I'll take that color. Sure. Oh dear. Yes, very exciting. Very exciting. I'm really looking forward to it, to be honest. We're going to be doing a shared chat today with OPHI, OPHI shared chat, which is very exciting. I don't think OPHI's actually done a shared chat before. I've done a few. Me and Blapple obviously have shared chats many times in collabs and stuff like that, so I've done it before. All I know is that it balks my audio if I use the audio for it, so OPHI's already aware of that, and we're going to like join a Discord call instead. I don't know why. I do think it's a me problem. I think I'm the problem. It's me. Whenever we do I do like a knock knock kind of collab, all of my audio sources get taken by something, and then you can't. I can't hear anything anymore. And it's like, even if I get out of the knock knock, it screws me up for the rest of stream until I restart my OBS, which is like, no. So. We'll be merging the chats, but we'll probably be using Discord to communicate. But hey, I think Discord has a lot of good stuff for communication, so I'm not too mad about it. Did a lot of people have the audio issue with not really? Okay, well, I'm glad it's not just me, because like, yeah, when I've explained it to people, I feel like I'm going mad. Like, I'm like, hey, I'd love to do a knock knock with you, but I'm gonna have to use Discord for audio because knock knock just steals my microphone and then it doesn't give it back. and then you can't hear me anymore. Like, it doesn't affect my stream particularly. Like, my stream will be fine, but like, obviously the other person I'm with is kind of up shit creek, which is not ideal. The other thing is, I believe OPHI is running these as 18 plus for language. Obviously, I'm normally an 18 plus stream anyway, but yeah, it just as a heads up, because we're reading fan fiction. The one that I picked is probably not an 18 plus fan fiction. I think it's probably like a teen audience. But yeah, is OPHI not? I don't think OPHI is normally like, I don't know. Because I don't think they normally have it in their title, do they? Or maybe they're just being more explicit about it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Hard to say, isn't it? I sadly just came to say hi and pop out. I'm gonna go to bed. No, you're fine. Honestly, I don't blame you. I also would like to go to bed. I'm looking forward to this collab, and then off I go. Actually, to be fair, this collab, and then Dem is doing their streaming anniversary thing, so I'm gonna hopefully raid into there afterwards, and then sleeping vibes. I'm looking forward to sleeping. Oh dear, hell yeah. But yeah, I think that's about all I needed to introduce you to. I wanted to go live a little bit early just because, excuse me. Also, I know we're live an hour earlier than usual. I wanted to go live a little early just so we could properly like introduce what we're doing and everything. Make sure that my setup is running. I'm assuming as well, maybe the music might be a little loud. Is it? I don't know if I should probably turn the music off once we actually start reading the fan fiction, although it would be very funny. But I'm thinking, just in case OPHI does decide to like cut anything together and such, it'd probably be best to for my audio to be good, not absolute garbage, huh? Get some best sleeps, thank you. I hope you also get good sleeps. Jelly sleep stream. Phoenix, good morning. Welcome on in. No, I'm probably not. Actually, I don't think I'm allowed to. There are a few rules about being on the Pride shelf, and one of the rules about being on the Pride shelf, is that you can't sleep. Or you can't do like a I'm just sleeping stream. Even if like you're in the middle of a subathon, you can't be sleeping on stream during being on the Pride shelf. Interesting, yeah. So I don't think I will, actually. I don't think I can. Not that I was planning to be fair. In my case, not really a huge issue. I wasn't actually planning to come onto stream and start sleeping. But like, yeah, it was interesting. There was like a few rules, yeah. So if you want Pride, you can never sleep again, yeah. Time to stay awake for a whole year, because we're on that shelf for a full year. That means 12 months, no sleep. I don't know, you on the shelf. Yeah, surprise, we are. I don't know if we will be today, but because obviously sometimes people show up, sometimes don't. But yeah, should be on the Pride shelf for the next year now, which is exciting. Yeah. Which it's been lovely, because like, it was one of those things of like, the streamers that got invited to it, we would have all received like an email or like something like that inviting us to the shelf. But then you had to keep it a secret. Like you couldn't tell anyone. You couldn't tell other streamers and stuff like that. Like it was like mouth zipped, do not tell anyone. And then there was a meeting where we were all like briefed on like, you know, what was expected and stuff like that. And I saw so many familiar faces there. I was like, oh, okay. Which is really nice, yeah. Because before that, I didn't know if I was going to know anybody else on the shelf already. It turns out I do know a lot of them already. which I guess does kind of make sense, but yeah. I already knew like a ton of the people that were going on it, which was like, oh, okay, I already know these people. Hell yeah. It has been nice to meet some new people though. We have raided a few new people and stuff like that via the shelf, because it's kind of like an immediate vouch, as like it's probably going to be a chill space for me to raid into, which is kind of nice. It's kind of nice actually, just to have like a space where I'm like, I can probably guarantee, I can mostly guarantee these people are probably pretty chill, which is nice, especially when looking for new people. Not that we've really had too many bad experiences looking for new people, but like extra precautions is not a bad thing. I don't mind that. So yeah, it was pretty good. Have I got anything else to announce? Not really, because yesterday we did like a very chill kind of catch up and cozy stream. Today won't be as long as I'd initially planned, just because I haven't slept, so I'll be like, you know, getting some good sleeps and stuff afterwards. Oh, yeah. If anybody does donate to OPHI's campaign, I'm sure OPHI will tell me. But OPHI said, yeah. I can do like a little doodle for people that donate. Yeah. So if you do donate to OPHI's campaign, I can do you a little doodle. Yeah. And I've been given like a little sheet to doodle on. So yes. Oh dear. Also, Vector, good morning. Winging my way to work on a bus, but I wanted to drop a message to say hello. Greetings and best wishes. Oh, best wishes to you, Goblin. I hope you're doing okay. I hope the bus to work is going as smoothly as possible. A nice smooth bus strip. Oh dear. Oh yeah, I should probably mention this as well. When I'm in the call with OPHI, this is OPHI's stream. This is OPHI stream. Welcome to OPHI stream. Surprise. But no, this is OPHI's charity fundraiser. So I might at points be not reading chat just because I'm, you know, focusing on their stream. I want their stream to be really good. I want the fundraiser to go really, really well. So I'm not going to be speaking over them and stuff like that. What we'll probably do is, like during the fan fiction, we might respond to certain things in chat because we will have shared chat going and such. But like, I think a lot of it will be reading. And after the collab, when you know OPHI leaves, we'll have a little chat afterwards, and then we can do our catch up and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, if anybody's like, I have so much to tell you, but we were in the middle of reading the fan fiction, maybe hold off till just a little bit later, because I wouldn't want anyone to feel ignored, but also at the same time, we are here to support OPHI's fundraiser and hope that OPHI stuff goes really well, and hope that the fundraiser raises a lot of money. Actually, I would be curious. Sorry, I know that I'm probably going to end up joining the call in a minute, but I would be curious about what the fundraiser is at right now. Oh dear. Beep, 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 beep. I think it's at $90. Sorry, I'm trying to do quick math because I can't see. It's at 9% of $1,000, which is $90, right? It's $90, I think. Which means it's only $10 away from 10%, which is a much easier one to to do the quick maths for. Oh dear. Yes. So also it's got a little blurb on the page. Sorry, that is in the pinned comment, but I can also whack this in chat at any point for people that are looking for it. If you do want a little doodle for donating, just let me know if you've done it, or I'm sure OPHI will let me know and then I can do you a little doodle. But yeah, it says, this is for curry paws. Any help is good help. This is just an illustrative number since the final expressions for moving and gender affirming care are unknown at this moment. Thank you so much for your help. So yeah, it's basically to support someone with their transition and also with moving. So 2 transitions, gender transition and also moving transition. Oh dear, it's a lot of things changing. Yeah. So that's where that is. If you do want to donate, you can donate there. I know there's a lot of good fundraisers happening right now, but yeah, I'll try and periodically post that in chat so people have it. Oh, actually, I won't need to, because once we've merged with OPHI, I'm sure they've got bots running it. I just have to hope that my bots don't start trying to fight OPHI's bots, because that is, I mean, it's funny. I do love a good bot war when you do a join chat and then like your bots are fighting their bots because their bots are posting links, and then their bots are fighting your bots because your bots are posting links, and just like nah at each other. I like that. That's good vibes, that is. We love it when the bots fight. Oh dear. All right, I should probably, I love my Sims music though, but you are right, I should probably turn that off, huh? Probably. Okay. Well, we'll turn, but the Sims music's so iconic. I'm here for spicy jelly. It's not gonna be super spicy. I went for like a relatively fluffy one. Like, yes, there is male pregnancy in this, but like, it's not. It's the Sims. The Sims, like, it's been like since The Sims 2, I think, right? It's a staple of The Sims. So yeah, I feel like it's not super spicy, just because I am very British and I get very like I'll stutter and I'll go bright red and yeah yeah. Oh god, but I like this one. This one's well written and it's got a lot of good Sims references in it. It does have like a spicy scene, but it's very mild. You're talking about Empreg like this is fluff, like they had to share a hotel bed, Vic. They just had to share a hotel. Yeah, it's like it's chill. It's chill. I will say. So, do you want to see a picture of my boys? Do you want to see them? I can put them in the corner of the screen if you like. Sorry, these are Sims that are like standard Sims, so they just exist in the what do you call it? The Sims verse. You want a picture of them? Would you like to see my boys? Here they are. Here's my boys. Oh dear. My boys! My boys! Is this who you thought it was gonna be about? Is this who you thought? Nervous subject and Pascal. Is this who you thought? Let me just get my boys. Put them there. There you go. My boys. There they are. Get him in there. Get him in there. Ow! My knee. My knee! My boys at my knee! Oh dear. Yep. This is... These are my boys. There they are. I'll just keep them in the corner of the screen for your viewing pleasure. There they are. My boys. Oh dear. Yep. Hey, lovey. I should have thought nervous, but no, I see. Yeah, to be fair, there's a lot of fan fiction. There's a lot of Sims fan fiction. But no, this is Pascal Curious and Nervous Subject. Technically also Alien, but mostly Pascal Curious and Nervous Subject, but also a little bit Alien. Yeah. It's literally, the tags are alternative universe canon, fluff, because it's fluffy, Empreg, because it's The Sims, and then canon typical weirdness, alien abduction. Yeah. And the blurb is, he was dreaming about a green-skinned, black-eyed stranger literally sweeping him off his feet right onto a spaceship examination table. That's the premise. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it. Oh dear. Alien is gonna come down like a stork. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't say. I don't want to spoil. I'm also gonna pause. It's gonna feel really Silent Hill without music because obviously we so normally have music in the background. Yep. We normally do. Oh, they've got a thing on their stream. Should I have had that? Oh, that's smart. Guest will be here in 25 minutes. Sounds like I'm arriving by car. I'm just like driving to OPHI's. I'll be here in like 25. Oh dear. But yeah, I wanted to do a Sims one. I'm not really in like a whole lot of fandoms, and obviously fanfic is so much about being in fandoms and shipping the characters. I'm just not in. I go through phases where like I'm in a fandom and then I'm out, and like it's been a really long time since I've been like in a fandom where I'm like really in it. I'm kind of honestly, I've been waiting to find something that really like scratches that itch for a while, to be honest, because I mean, I think a lot of artists say this, when you have something that you get obsessed about, your art skill just goes whoosh, right? Because you're like, I want to draw them, I want to do this, 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 I want to do this. And it just means like, oh, hello. All right. Yes. All right. I'm just going to go on a quick hiding screen, just while we join to make sure that OPHI is good, because I think OPHI is going on a hiding screen themselves. So I will be right back with you. I'm going to be here, actually. Do you want Sims music? I can put Sims music back on for you.
How exciting. Okay, let me make sure that I have. Do you know how to do the whole shared chat thing? Is that something I need to do? Yes. Okay, awesome. Accept. Very cool. Yeah, I'll mute here as well then, and then I'll just use Discord audio. Okay, there's Discord audio. If it wants to show up. Okay, I'm hoping it worked. And then I can't see you, and I think you need to see me. Hold on. So sorry.
2 seconds, I'm gonna mute the Discord. Okay, sorry. I mean, we didn't say anything spoilerish. So I guess it's fine. Oh my god. Do you want... I could... Wait. Do you need my camera? Because I could always turn on... Let's see. Yeah. Oh. God, it's putting me in space. I think I'm in space. I'm sorry. How do I turn that off? Wait a second. Okay. Hello? Oh. It's thinking about it. Maybe my space setup is taking all of the... Wait. Why is it mad at you? Why is it mad at you? Like, what's wrong? Is it because I'm in space? I could try and work out how to leave space. Okay, I'll stay in space. My stream's gonna be very confused. They're not gonna see that. They're just gonna be like, "What? What? Really? You can still hear me? We're in shared chat? Oh, I'm unmuted! For God's sakes! I muted you, and I'm just... They're gonna be like, why am I in space? God's sakes. So professional.
Hey,
Hey.
should we do like a countdown? How does this work?
Oh, yeah, we could do a countdown.
Okay, I'll count down. Ready?
Yeah,
3,
yeah.
2, 1, go!
Hello.
Hello, I think everything should work. Hi, what's
Hi.
up? How
I
we
just need to
doing?
capture. There we go. Oh dear. How goes it? Look, pajamas.
Welcome.
Pajamas.
It's pajama party.
Pajama party.
Hello, I'm in my pajamas.
I'm in
Ladana's
space.
jealous. Yeah, I don't know where Jelly is.
I don't know where I am either. I've accidentally ended up in space.
I told everyone to get comfy.
It's true.
You know, pajama party. Yeah. Go get comfortable. Jelly, who are you? Introduce yourself.
Oh no!
Okay, or don't.
Wait, there we go. Hello, I've just got you on my screen rather than me on my screen. Sorry. Hello. Hello, hi, my name is Jelly. I do embroidery, but not cross-stitch, so I don't know as much about cross-stitch as OPHI does. And I do other art. We're normally a little bit cursed. We're always 18 plus. I don't read. I haven't read anything else this year other than Sims fanfiction. That's now the only thing that I've read this year, and it was specifically for this. It's actually, I think, the first thing that I've read in years. So
That's promising.
yeah.
So are you like a big Sims fan?
Yes,
Oh god,
okay, so
that
I
sounds
was
like a
looking.
date request.
So I was
I'm just
looking at like
resizing it.
what do you call it? Fandoms that I've been a part of previously, and the only fandom that I could think of that I've like been kind of in and out of is The Sims. My whole family played The Sims, like all of us growing up. We all had Sim saves. So I love The Sims. And so when you were like, a fan fiction, I was like, there's only really one thing I can think of as far as like things that would be good for fan fiction for me. Oh dear. Sorry, I've got my boys in
I
front
love
of
that
you right
though.
now as well. I put the picture of my
Oh,
boys.
should I be bringing up a picture of the boys?
I
Because I was
mean,
sent. Let me go get a picture of the boys.
my
Yeah. Let me make
boys.
sure we get this. I could get that on screen, no problem. Hold on, let me just
Hell yeah.
come over here. Yeah, there we go.
Well, for anyone who doesn't know who we're talking about, because I'm sure all the real Sims fans will be like, I know exactly who these guys are. But for
I have
anyone
never played
who's
Sims in my life.
if you've never
That's not true. That's not true. I have played Sims 2 Castaway for the DS. Does that count?
Is your first experience of The Sims gonna be my like fluffy Mpreg fan fiction? There's so many Sims
ideal.
references in this one.
I have the
Oh.
basic idea.
Okay.
I vaguely understand a Sims.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh no. I'm honestly surprised you've never played The Sims. I feel like I guess so because it was like a PC game and maybe
Yeah.
and a bit older.
I mean, like I said, it's Sims 2 Castaway for the DS, which I think is like
No.
Lost Me something. I get the idea. You have a character, you can give them like a family. I know you can drown them in a pool.
You can. That's very important. Yep.
I know it's very like kind of loosey with like world rules. You can just kind of do whatever, it seems.
Yeah, The Sims does sort of have its own sort of world rules to an extent, where it's, yeah, like, anyone can get pregnant and stuff like that. It's honestly, considering how old The Sims is, very progressive. Anyone can date anyone can marry anyone can get pregnant. You could also, anyone can die really quickly a lot of the time. I had a family for like a whole year that I was like trying to get them to have like 10 kids, and the dad got struck by a meteorite and then everyone got sad and died. And it's like, it just
like
happens.
An IRL year or a Sims
Yeah, like an
year?
IRL year.
Oh, that's oh god. Oh god, my heart, that hurt.
It hurt me, and then watching my full family just be like, I can't do this anymore. It's like, guys, please. Also, I was like 8. I was far too young to be dealing with this family going through like trauma and grief. But yeah, it's really good. If you want to kill them, it's very easy.
I don't know if I do, but that's okay.
You are all the best people drown their Sims, make a graveyard, and then move their real Sims family in. So they'll like make a family to kill, and then they kill them all so that they can get a cool graveyard and a hedge maze. And then you move in the people that you actually like. Yeah.
It's not the school of life. It sounds fun, but also I think I'm such a baby. Like I can't. For example, I've been playing another run of Baldur's Gate, and I cannot be mean to people. Like I'm like struggling. I keep trying because sometimes it's the better option,
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta be a little mean. I can't. It hurts me too much. I'm such a big baby.
I would say the Sims are pretty catty themselves. Like you don't have to ask them to be mean to each other. Like they probably will be. Like, they'll very easily just start fighting each other and stuff like that. I mean, I guess killing them would be kind of mean. But think of the graveyard that you can make in your fancy house with your, and also they're not like they're dead. Like they come back as ghosts. There's going to be a lot of Sims references in this where it's like...
I'm so excited.
Where it's like, this is a thing from The Sims. This is a thing from The Sims. This is a Sim thing. I hope that some of your audience are Sims.
Oh, listen, it'll be fine no matter what. I'm sure even if I don't get it, I'm going to have a great time. I'm going to deeply enjoy it. Also, later this week, somebody is bringing a Homestuck fanfiction, so don't
Oh.
even worry about it. This is not going to be the most obscure fanfiction read this week.
Yeah, I'm sure people know Homestuck. I know it's older at this point, but I feel like that had a lasting impact.
I agree. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Also, I have been reminded politely by my mods what we're doing. We are also raising money this week. Yes. So we are all week. This is the Trans Pride Bonanza. We have a little thing going. It's pinned at the top of my stream.
And mine too.
If you donate, awesome. If you donate any money there, any amount of money, Jelly and I will doodle something for you. Let me go there.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, so yesterday, me and Lanata were doodling. This is what we got. There was a lot, you know. We had a Dami Mommy toothbrush was one of the things asked for. A quokka that had eaten Weird Lanata, but didn't look so, you know, sad about it. There was a lot. So anybody who wants to donate today, we will also do a little doodle for you. Terms of service friendly, please. But
Yes.
other than that, sky's the limit.
Oh,
See, Jelly's
dear.
ready.
I am. Sorry, I was like, I'm ready to get in there and start doing doodles, but also, for some reason, when I load up the magma, your face disappears.
Oh, you can have one or the other. That's okay.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna stay here hugging my llama. I never
Is
get
it
to
a
hug this until
llama?
I'm like,
Oh
having
my
a great
wait,
time.
I'll bring my son back. There he is.
Okay, great. Now we're
Yeah.
super ready for bedtime.
So ready for bed.
I'm really excited. You said you were wearing pajamas, and I was like, oh, easy. Can
Easy.
do.
Yeah.
Easiest thing you could have asked.
I just figure when I think of like reading, I think of like reading before bed. And I'm assuming fan fiction is the same, that you read before you go to sleep. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Yeah. This is my son. I love
Yeah.
him. He was
When's the
made
last time I
by.
read fan?
Oh, what was that?
Oh, who made it?
Starry
Was it not
Side
you?
Trinkets on Twitch. No. I went to TwitchCon and I received my son. I was very happy.
That is so cute. That is adorable. I had assumed you'd made it.
No,
I like
I can't pattern
the-
plushies.
I like the string at the bottom. It's giving it could be a hat kind of deal.
It's
Yeah.
because I was wearing him like this yesterday.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Very good. Very nice. I love how he also stays in space too.
Yeah. Oh, does he? I can't see
Yeah.
the space on my end. I keep forgetting that I'm in space on your stream right now.
You're somewhere. I'm not sure if it's space. It's somewhere.
If
There are
anyone is not,
mushrooms.
if anyone from my stream needs to go over and look at OPHI stream because I accidentally got something set up on Discord and I'm not exactly sure how to remove it. So I'm in space over
Incidentally,
there.
it's great. They're in space. I think
I'm
I
in
could be in
space.
space too, but I don't think it'll look as glamorous. I think this is better. A mushroom moon planet. It looks there's mushrooms and the mushrooms move, which is something that I'm kind of messed up about. I haven't looked at a lot of like online calling things in a while.
I think I had this from like, because I'll be honest, I don't normally go, like if I do camera, I'm normally like my VTuber. So like, I don't normally have my camera on me, and I think this is from Christmas, potentially, which I don't know how I don't remember how I set it back then, because I haven't used this camera for a while, but however I set it up back then, it had a background, and I think it was Christmas, to be honest, and I don't know now how to leave space, but it does kind of suit the fan fiction, because there are aliens.
This is
So-
exciting. Should we get
so-
started on the fan fiction then?
Let's
Yeah,
get
let's
my
read it.
glasses on. Oh, excuse me.
How should we split up reading this? Because this is one long chapter. I looked
Yes.
at it earlier.
Yeah.
Are there many characters? How many characters are there?
I mean, these are all like people that exist in the Sims. So like these are all Sims people. Wait, 2 seconds. There we go.
Ooh.
So it's where'd my fan fiction go? What the? Come back. There we go. Bring it back. There we are. So you have the main characters, which I would say are Pascal Curious, nervous subject, and the alien. But the alien is going to be called the pollination technician, but it is the alien.
Okay.
Ooh, and then you have like a few others.
I'm seeing some relationships with what I've heard about the story so far.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
But it's cute. This is a fluffy one. I think it's a teen up audience, so it's nothing super explicit. Because I'm far too British for a very explicit fan fiction. I would just become beet red.
That's adorable. We've read Chuck Tingle on stream before.
We were talking about Chuck Tingle yesterday. I was very like, because they're a bit long for like this, but I was like, we could have done a Chuck Tingle, because I love Chuck Tingle. I love the Tingle verse. I love everything that Chuck Tingle writes. Oh dear.
I've only read like the one or two things we read on stream.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I know much else about the Tingle verse.
Do you know about like the Chuck Tingle history? We were talking about this yesterday, because I think Chuck Tingle during Pride Month is like such a vibe. Because Chuck Tingle's done loads of stuff for trans charities and all of that kind of stuff. They've made book series like against Harry Potter, like parodies and such, which is really, really cool. But then also they were, nominated for the Hugo Award because as like a retaliation against people nominating very nasty people. And then people nominated Chuck Tingle almost like as a joke of like the opposite of all those kind of pretentious people. And then Chuck Tingle was nominated with like banged in the butt. No, bang. What was it? Some velociraptor in space banging me in the butt or something like that.
That sounds about right.
And all these nasty people got very angry about it, but that was kind of perfect. And then they actually got nominated again, like a couple years later for another one, which might have been the Banged in the Butt by My Own Book. I'm not sure. I don't remember the titles of the books.
I think that's what we read.
You read Banged in the Butt? Yeah, nominated.
Yeah, I think that's what we read.
Since then, when they did get renominated, they also raised a lot of funds through their nomination, also for supporting LGBT and trans charities, which was really, really cool. Even though they didn't ask to be nominated, it wasn't something they did just writing these books for funsies. But yeah, they're just a very cool person. I want someone to make a full in-depth documentary about Chuck Tingle so that I can just start sharing it around to people. Oh dear.
Yeah.
They're very cool.
We have lots of people here. Hey, who's doing it? Somebody volunteer. Who's getting into the Tingleverse?
It's good.
We must
There's
nominate someone.
I think I like my favorite title really is the Banged in the Butt by My Concept of Linear Time. I think I like that one the best.
I feel like I need to read some more Chuck Tingle. Yeah, into the Tingleverse. Yeah.
Into the Tingleverse. Yes. Oh dear. Yeah. And also, woohooing off camera. Yeah, I'm assuming, is there any Sims terminologies we need to update you on? Because woohooing is...
No, I know what woohooing is. Just from like cultural osmosis. There's no way I don't know what woohooing is.
It's when they like set fireworks off inside of their bed, you know? That kind of thing.
Wow, that's an even crazier metaphor to use.
That is what they do. There's like all of these little fireworks go off inside of the bed. Yeah.
Okay. Oh well, hey, the visual imagery. I think it's very strong. Yes. I look forward to it.
Yes.
So we could start reading it, and I think we just kind of take turns. It's split very nicely.
Okay.
So every line we can just switch who's reading it.
Sounds
and we can take a break right before that big paragraph. Sound good?
Where's the big paragraph? Is that the one with Pascal taking mental notes?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
All right.
Got you.
Start us off, Jelly. Go for it.
He said his name was Pollination Technician 646, said Vidkun more than a little wistfully. Am I this one as well?
From... Ooh, Laszlo from the kitchen whined. Oh no, not this again. I'm tired of hearing you wax poetic about your alien boyfriend.
Pascal shifted uncomfortably on the couch, the old familiar banter between his brothers an unwanted interruption.
646 is not his boyfriend, Pascal answered before Vidkund could get going with some humorous love poem about 646's obsidian eyes, which reflected the stars or some other such nonsense. I'm glad you're having fun. You can do it.
I just know these people so well, like. Vidkun gave Pascal a sharp look and said, "Right." Chuckling slightly, he added, "Yeah, he never even brought me flowers after our date. What kind of sim doesn't leave you at least one rose on your doorstep to trip over later?"
Laszlo snorted. "One who thought your date was horrible," he replied, and drowned out Vidkun's protest of, "But I'm a dream date," by turning on the food processor.
Beryl, Vidkun's infant daughter, with his not boyfriend, squirmed in his arms and let out a soft, small cry. He shushed her gently and bounced her, then covered her pointed green ears by cupping his hands around them, protecting her from the noise.
The food processor stopped a few seconds later, and Pascal attempted to pick up their conversation. "Describe to me again the instrument 646 used. You said one had tentacles?" I'm sorry for messing up the voices. I don't know what they sound like.
No, I'll be honest, I don't really know Vidkund very well personally. I definitely know Pascal and Nervous, but what they sound like is habba shabba dabba, flabba dabba. You know, it's not like super, they don't have super set voices or anything like that.
Fair. I feel like I should get a YouTube video on that's silence interrupted by sim noises
Simlish
or something. Simlish?
Simlish.
I feel like we could get one of those going on in the background or something.
Part 2 where you guys read this in Simlish. I was very tempted. I was like, there are fan fictions where every time the Sims open their mouth, it just goes habba shabba dabba dabba. But I'm like,
that sounds kind of fun.
This would be great if it was like a 10-minute bit, but if it's like the full fan fiction, it might be a little bit too much habba dabba dabba.
I think we could get through it with trial and effort, you know, with a lot of hard work. And let me make a reminder into stream. If you want us to doodle something, perhaps from The Sims, would you like us to doodle your Sims headcanons? Please do send a donation into that link, any amount, and we will doodle whatever your heart desires as long as it's safe for work. Do you want us to doodle some Sims in a bed with fireworks? Can do. That's safe for work enough. I'll count it.
Yeah, it's super
I feel like
safe.
That's terms of service.
It's not safe for your house, but it's very safe for work. Like, oh dear. Hell yeah.
They set off fireworks everywhere here, so it's fine. I've had fireworks get set off in the street outside my window and like explode at my windows level before, which was very surprising when it happens. Yeah. Sometimes it just happens. So,
oh god.
The cat is not a fan, sadly.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah, but I'm not surprised. I'm betting you're not a fan either. Like, any sane person would not be a fan of that.
Yeah, but usually it's at like noon, so at least it's not like a really inconvenient time.
Setting off fireworks at noon?
They're partying. I don't know. It's probably some of the festivals. I think it was Chinese New Year. And somebody was just particularly reckless that day.
Just really going for that New Year. New Year, new me, new fire, you know. Very fair.
New Year, new me, set this place on fire. I think it'll be great. You know, it's sometimes... I don't know, what do you do for New Year? What's your New Year's traditions?
So my New Year's tradition is I go to have a little look if I'm expected to have good fortune this year. And if they decide that I'm going to have good fortune this year, I'll make them some art. But if they decide that I'm not going to have good fortune, I don't make them anything. And this year they decided that I wasn't going to have good fortune, so I didn't make them anything.
Who was telling you your fortune? Where are you going?
They. I will Google the internet. I will Google on the internet. Am I gonna get good luck this year? There's a few different ones, right? There's a few different ones that I look at. So you have the Lunar New Year stuff, you know, will Year of the Pig be doing well this next year? Then you have, there's like, I don't know if you, I think it's in Japan. They release like a calendar of all the dates in order of luckiness.
Yeah.
So whatever day your birthday's on, look at that. And if I'm low down in both of them, I'm like, well, I'm not going to make you any art then, because you said I was going to have bad luck this year.
So when you do make art,
Yeah.
who does it go to? Like,
Me.
what? Who is the you? Who is the you in this situation? Like the nation of Japan? I've seen those. They do that in Taiwan too, where every day gets ranked in terms of luckiness.
Yeah.
They also give you months. Apparently, I'm supposed to have a crap summer.
I'm also meant to have a really rubbish year. I was like, I take it as very personally. What do you mean my year is going to be rubbish? Excuse me. I think I'm in like the bottom 10% of dates or something like that. And I think what I got out of it was like, oh, you're going to have a really rough start to the year. It's going to get a bit better and then it's going to end quite difficult. But you've got this. And it's like, thanks. I don't know. It doesn't inspire me to make art. Like,
yeah, it's a bit rude, I would say.
That's how I feel. We don't take it very seriously here, if you can't tell. But like,
I've seen some crazy New Year traditions, so this one seems very relaxed.
Yeah, I just take it very personally if they say that I'm going to have a difficult year. But I'll be honest, last year they said I was going to have a really difficult year, and it was a fantastic year. So you know, whatever.
The craziest New Year tradition I've seen was, it's like a renewal one. When I was in Ecuador, you make a mannequin of yourself, dress it in your clothes, and you set it on fire at midnight. And then it's like New Year, new me for real.
Yeah, I kind of like
cool,
that.
I think.
That's pretty fun. I like that. Kind of
So
can imagine it looking terrifying as an onlooker, but I like the idea.
It is pretty scary. The one I got to see was, it was somebody in like construction worker outfit. So they had like the high vis, which I've never seen one of those on fire before. It was quite interesting. I would say, yeah. Hey, new year, new you. You know, whatever worked.
Yeah,
I liked it.
New Year.
Lots of fires.
Yeah.
New Year's are very dangerous.
I'm not super keen on fireworks personally, so like that's not really for me. I like drone shows, but we don't really have those here. But I like watching them online. They're kind of nice. And then
those are pretty cool. I've never seen one.
This year at New Year's, I stayed up till 4 a.m. exchanging pictures of horses with a few friends of mine. We did about 4 hours of horse exchange, and then I went to bed. Yeah.
I hope you're ready to do that again next year. Next year's Year of the Horse, you know? I hope you've got some horse photos saved up. Yeah, next year's Year of the Horse.
I've got so many horses
photos saved.
Oh my god,
you know, don't use them all up at once.
No, we've been making horse art. I've been making so much horse art because the horses, I don't know, I just love them. They're goofy little, massive, massive guys. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for next year.
You're ready for next year. It'll be your year next year.
If someone donates money to the campaign, we could draw you a horse ready for next year.
If you donate money to the link pinned in both chats, and we are trying to help a trans friend with their moving transition expenses. So happy Pride, everyone. If you donate any amount of money, we'll both draw you a horse. We'll draw two halves of a horse.
Oh, damn.
One person takes one half and one person takes the other half of the horse. I think it'll work out.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Wait, are you splitting it? Are you splitting it horizontally or vertically?
Much to think about. When you say vertically, do you mean like face on? Like the horse like from facing you? Because that one's a little bit interesting.
Like top half of the head of the horse, bottom half of the head of the horse. Or split down the center. Yeah, we both do one eye.
I do like two halves that way. Yeah. Diagonally. Diagonally is interesting as well.
Yeah. Splitting it romantically.
There's a lot of choices. Yeah, that might be in this fan fiction. I don't know. I haven't finished it yet. Maybe they split a horse romantically.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm not horses exist in The Sims. I don't think I've ever seen a horse in The Sims.
Horses don't exist in The Sims.
I don't know if they do. You can get dogs and cats as like add-ons, but I don't think horses exist.
They do in 4. Okay.
Ah, okay. Got you.
And 3. Huh. Maybe 2.
Surely not.
I feel
I've
like
never
you've
had a
gotta have
horse.
horses. I feel like horses are a necessity. We've only domesticated like 12 animals. Like, you can't be skipping out on them, no?
It's true. In 3,
like
they
we
get
can
up
kick them
into
out.
your house? Have we played the same game? Never in my life, as a Sims enjoyer, have I woken up and there's just a horse in my house. Like, what do you mean? Are you inviting them in like fairies? They can't come in unless you invite them.
Have you ever woken up to a real horse in your house? In your real house?
Yes.
No way.
No, that one I have. I grew up in the middle of like farmland and like the countryside. It was lovely, but we many times would wake up and horses were just there outside our house waiting to come in and stuff like that. Never inside of the house, but horses have tried to get into our house. And we've had horses in our Tesco because
Your Tesco.
in my like the little supermarket corner shop.
Yeah. That's
Let me explain what a Tesco is.
No, I know what a Tesco is. I'm just how.
So because the animals are free roaming, they can wander into the villages and towns and such. And then what you need is a broom in the inside so that you can get out, kind of thing. But they've walked in. There's been like every year you'd get like a new news article of some photographer taking a picture of a horse walking into Tesco, or a donkey, or a cow, or a sheep, or not normally a sheep, but some large animal that was too big for the broom to put off. I
don't think I have the audacity to kick a horse out of a Tesco with a broom. Like, I think that takes a certain amount of bravery that I'm not sure I have.
It's because they're automatic doors.
Respect.
So
that's even worse. You can't even hold it open for it. Like, you gotta like politely scoot the horse.
Yeah, the doors are automatic, so if it stands on the other side, the door will be open, so the horse will just be like, well, I'm gonna go in. Tesco for me, thank you.
That's so funny. I thought Palestine had lots of like crazy animals places, but I guess like, did you grow up in Wales? Wales might be even crazier.
No, I grew up in England. I won't say exactly where, but there are some very large national parks. Yeah, and some of the national parks, they'll just within the space, they're very big. Normally have like several cities and towns within them. Animals will just roam between those cities and towns, and you have like cattle grids in some spaces, but like a lot of spaces are just like, if they want to go, they'll go. We'll just let them, sort of thing. It is different. Not normal for the UK either. Like, you have to be living in one of those areas, but if you do live in them, it's super normal, because there's like, I've talked about it on stream a few times, because like one of the things that you pick up if you live in these places is you walk like this, because there is so much shit all over the floor, because there are just animals everywhere. It's like a huge farm, so you will walk for the rest of your life like this. Always
like downwards.
Yeah, always like this. Because you're always looking for poo everywhere. Yeah, it makes me look really short if you meet me, because I'll just be like this constantly. Just looking for poo everywhere. There's that. There's the Tesco's. They're not afraid of cars. None of the animals are afraid of cars, which means horns won't work on them. But what you can do is if you lean out of your car and start smacking the roof of your car, they'll normally leave for that, you know. So you'll have like little like parades of people being like this, going down the road, trying to get things to move. We have old British roads, so like they're often one car at a time. So if one horse stands on the road, no one can go.
This is very fairy tale to me. This is like, what if you asked me when I was 10 years old what Europe was like, I think I would have said this. It'd be like, yeah. There's lots of castles and horses like
and poo. There's a lot of poo. I'm looking for it.
That's so funny.
Yes, the country.
I'm learning so much.
Yeah, I'll see if I get some pictures of it next time I visit the family. But like, it's a different world, but not like super. I'll be honest. Since I've left, there is a smell associated with the towns, because obviously there is so much poo everywhere, and I didn't realize when I left, because I lived there so long. And then you come back, you're like, there is an awful lot of just shit everywhere. and animals everywhere, but you do see a lot of baby animals. If you like small babies, like you like baby Highland cows and stuff, where they're so cute, like baby pigs every year.
Those are the fluffy ones, right?
Yeah, the ones with the big fringes and the
those are so cute.
tiny. Every year you'll see like the baby Highland cattle like running around, just tiny little wolves. They're very cute. And
who do the horses belong to? Like, are they independent?
Complicated answer. So I'm gonna have to explain this one. Commoners. Commoners it sounds like a bad thing, but only rich people are commoners. Commoners have commoners' rights. Commoners' rights means that you can own horses that wander the land. Every year you have roundup, where you'll round up all of the animals in the area in like different days, and you'll check them for like contagious diseases and stuff like that, and then once they've had their full check they go back out again. So they are technically all owned by commoners, and again only rich people become commoners, because commoners is a right that comes along with buying land. And then yeah, and
this
then
is a wild situation.
And then every year
especially
you have
the
roundup.
name.
Yeah, you say commoners and people assume like normal people, but commoners are like, they have a lot more laws around them than regular people. So like if you're a commoner, you're allowed to like drive animals through the village center whenever you want. You could like, stuff like that. And you have to normally be quite well off if you do want to own them, because most of the animals cost like a quid or two. They're very cheap. They're like £1, £2, £3. But the vet bills are like, if they do get a contagious disease, are like £1,000, £10,000, So most of the time it's like only very rich people would do that, because it's a labor of love. And also you have to pay for like the helicopters and stuff like that for like roundup, the ground team and also the sky team. Oh dear.
This is wild. There's a raid. Welcome in, Franchisa. How are you doing? Hello, baseball friends. Anyone who's not familiar with, Franchise the Time Machine, however you properly their name. Franchisa is a baseball Excel sheet streamer, but fantasy baseball, and it happens in like Excel sheets. It's very cool.
So cool.
Welcome in, baseball friends. How are you doing today, Franchisa? What we are up to, welcome in Raiders, is we are celebrating Pride Month. We are trying to raise money for a trans friend of the stream with their moving costs, their transition costs. It's pinned up there at the top of both chats. And we are, anytime anybody, we will do a doodle for you. Can be anything you want as long as it's terms of service friendly. So any amount, any donation, feel free to do so. And that's what we're up to. And we keep getting distracted. We are reading.
Sorry.
We will. We will continue.
Talking about my hometown. My bad.
I love it. It's so fun. It's so cute.
Oh, damn.
There's the link as well in chat. And thank you very much for the raid, Franchise. Yeah, welcome. We haven't really done anything in the Sims fanfiction yet.
It's been very mild. Very, very mild.
There's an alien boy. Okay, hold on. Let me give the recap.
Yeah.
There's two people. There's Pascal, and there's someone whose name is really hard to remember. Vindkund. Yes.
Vindkund,
and I think they're dating. However, no, they're not. They're not dating. I think they're roommates.
They were roommates.
I think they're roommates. They're vaguely near each other in space. Yes. And there is who went on a date. Pascal went on a date with an alien.
Not yet, but he'd like to. So no, do you want? Okay, so Vidkund went on a date with an alien and got pregnant with his daughter Beryl. But Pascal is jealous of Vidkund because also wants to get with the alien.
We got ourselves a standard love triangle going on over here.
Yes. Yeah, good friends who impregnate each other. Yeah.
It happens. So should we carry on? We could do these 4 larger paragraphs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to take the first one?
Yeah, go on.
Go for it.
Pascal was only taking mental notes this time. He'd done his official documentation this morning after Vidkun's abduction, adding to his notes throughout Vidkun's pregnancy, and eventually ending up with hundreds of pages of his and Vidkun's observations interspersed with Pascal's own theories. But no matter how many times he reread his notes, he couldn't beat Vidkun's stories about his abduction. Pascal was fascinated with the whole experience, living vicariously through Vidkun's every recollection, from the barest description of the smell of the sterile metal to the supposed wattage of the bulb in the light above his head. Even when Vidkun had been pregnant, Pascal spent a lot of time with his hand or ear to Vidkun's growing stomach to experience from the outside the life growing inside of his brother!
Oh! Okay,
Brother!
hold on. Brothers! Okay, figured it out. Figured it out. Figured out the relationship. Brothers.
Brothers. And they were brothers.
Okay. And they were brothers. Yes, sorry. Correction. For months, Pascal had attempted to facilitate an abduction of his own, to the point of only getting a few hours of sleep every night. His work performance suffered, and he found himself kicked back to down to lab assistant, scrubbing beakers while dreaming about green-skinned, black-eyed stranger literally sweeping him off his feet right into a spaceship examination table.
So he took a step back from the telescope to focus more on research, work, and his own waning personal life. He spent more time with nervous subject, whose friendship he'd neglected in the height of his obsession. But Beryl's birth brought his desire to meet aliens roaring back life, and he again began spending countless hours peering at the night sky, hoping for a blinding bright light to shine down on him.
Not tonight, though. Tonight, he and Nervous were having dinner at the Crypto nightclub. Pascal, eager to stargaze, had almost declined Nervous, but the tremor in Nervous's voice told him that Circe and Loki had been experimenting again. Nervous had learned to find somewhere else, to be where they got a little overzealous in their trials. This is so cute. Okay, I need some explanation. Who is Circe?
I also
and
need
Loki?
an explanation. I was going to say, is that how you say Circe? Because I've been calling that Cirque. There's someone in my community called this. Have I been mispronouncing their name this whole time? Is it Circe?
This might be a Caesar Kaiser situation of like, how do you pronounce the name?
Oh my god, no! There's someone in my community called this. I've just been calling them Cirque, and they've never corrected me. But then they're very
makes
nice.
You feel better. Franchise The Time Machine has been here for like a year now, and I just so don't worry. Pronunciation is hard.
Pronunciation is hard. You're lost. That's fair.
Okay, I can do this. We're reading Sims Fanfiction. Yes, and we are. Hold on. There's two main people that I'm keeping in mind at least. There's Vidkun and there's Pascal, and they're brothers.
Yes, they're brothers.
And Vidkun had a baby with an alien, and Pascal wants a baby with an alien. And that's about it as we've gotten so far. He like really wants a baby with
And Nervous is on a date with Pascal.
Okay. That's important too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's a love line or rhombus. A love rhombus?
I don't know. It might become a pentagram at some point.
I love pentagram.
And if anybody wants us to take a little break from reading, please, if you see that donation link up there, we are trying to help our trans friend of the stream raise some money for their transition, for their moving costs. And if you have anything to spare, feel free to donate it there. If you do not, that's totally fine as well. Understandable. Any donation gets a doodle request as well. We will doodle for you.
That's very kind.
Some nonsense.
Thank you so much for this.
So,
thank you.
yeah.
Oh dear. Hell yeah.
I joined an ads, got excited. Ophi has pink hair. This is my bonnet. I have
It's
curly
very
hair.
nice.
Whoa.
Yeah, for sleepiness.
So I was told pajamas, so I put on the bonnet.
Oh dear. I'm very lucky. I normally go to bed with wet hair, wake up and my hair is like a mohawk, and then I just cover it in water again, and it's like done, sorted, easy. Oh dear.
Yeah, curly hair is an exercise in going with the flow. Sometimes it
Ooh.
looks nice. Sometimes it doesn't, and you just can't do anything about it. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes
Oh,
it hates
dear.
you, and there's nothing you can do. It's just how it be.
It just be like that sometimes, but it do. Ooh.
It really do.
Maybe it'll help if you show the doodle from last night.
Oh, yes. Let me go here. Yesterday's
show the-
doodles.
There you go.
Yeah. Yesterday's doodles that we were requested for was a Dami Mommy toothbrush.
Very nice.
We had buff curry paws. We had a little, what was this called? A dog, a kind of dog, but I forgot what the kind
what was
of dog
this called?
is.
A dog?
A dog of some sort. Bichon, a bichon. Yes. We had April 1st from MonsterCon. We had a cat, but I made it into like a noir detective. We had Ikwaka eating a streamer named Weirdalada. And we had the streamer in question, Weirdalada, who was here yesterday. And I'm not really sure who the other person is. Doing, what do they call it in The Sims? Woohoo, as they
Whoa,
say.
you drew woohoo? You drew a woohoo?
I didn't draw woohoo. It was there.
Throw someone else under the bus, look.
What was I involved with? I was involved with this cat and this quokka and the toothbrush. Yeah. So, would you like us to draw something?
There you go.
Anything you desire, please do. Any donation amount gets a doodle redeem.
Hell yeah, yeah. Oh, it took me a minute to get it on screen there, but now I've got it, but it replaces you because for some reason I'm not allowed to have both of you. I have to have either you or the doodle. It's impossible. I've never seen you in the same room together, yeah.
A kind of dog? Okay, I don't know the dog kinds. I know there's lots of kinds of dogs. There's Shiba, and there's... hold on. I'm sure there's at least one other dog I know. Golden Retriever, and there's... Man, I'm really bad at dogs.
They're very fluffy.
At least those two. Yeah. There's only one kind of cat, though. I don't know where my cat is. She's mad that I'm holding the alpaca. She's very upset by my preferring another orange fluffy thing instead of her.
I mean, you're welcome to bring Cat in instead.
I'm cheating on her. Let me go get the cat.
Hell yeah.
Let me go see where she is.
Hell yeah.
Find a Leto.
Dear. You can't be cheating on Cat. Oh dear. If I had a cat, I would bring, but I unfortunately only have my son. I'll give him extra pets though. There's no one to get jealous of him. Maybe one of my sharks. Oh, where are they? Maybe. Oh dear. I think they'd be fine though. I think they'd be fine. A baby!
She is
oh my
Leto,
gosh.
and she is very baby, and she's kind of sleepy because I just picked her up. This is how she likes to be held when you just pick her up.
Oh,
Very baby.
A baby.
Baby.
Oh my gosh.
Say hi to Billy. Say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh my gosh.
She's very upset because she wants to be
Kitty.
the orange fluffy thing.
Oh,
Doesn't
apparently-
like it. See?
Oh, there goes.
Hates it.
Yeah, no, there she goes.
Yeah.
Are ginger female cats rare? Some Power's just said that. Are they?
Pokemon.
She's a shiny Pokemon? Oh my god. Is she reading fan fiction with
very
me?
loud one. Okay.
Oh.
Are you just gonna take my chair now?
Yeah.
Knees. I'm so sorry for the knees.
Knees?
She's shiny.
Oh dear, she's shiny.
I don't remember what it is. I think it's like 80% of orange cat.
Oh,
Like
she is a shiny. We are already started the story. I can do you a TLDR, Blapple. TLDR, we are from the point of view of Pascal, whose brother has recently been pregnant with an alien. Pascal, very jealous, also wants to get pregnant with an alien, but is currently on a date with Nervous Subject, who is another sim. The two that I have in the middle of my screen, that's Pascal and Nervous. Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me get that up. Hold
Yeah,
on.
there they are. These are my boys, Pascal and Nervous. Pascal is the one with the so Pascal is one with the glasses, Nervous is the one with the mohawk. Pascal wants to be pregnant with an alien that isn't nervous, which is kind of cheating, but I think it's okay. I think they seem like I think it's probably fine.
It seems chill.
Yeah, I think
It seems
nervous
like a
is
chill
fine.
situation.
Yeah.
Can I have my chair back, or is this like your chair now? Just kind
Whoa,
of
Power!
taking
Whoa.
over.
Yeah, look at them, adorable. Is that a dead dinosaur? I think it's a cat, but I could be wrong.
I'm just gonna.
I could be wrong. I don't own a cat. So
Okay, sorry.
She is not moving.
Yelled at me.
I think
Pascal definitely looks like the type to want to be pregnant. Please elaborate on that message. What does the type that wants to be pregnant look like? I need some more specific details if you're gonna make such a strong claim.
when they're giving you "I want to be pregnant" face. Oh, behind. I think it's a rock, but there are dinosaur bones in The Sims 2 and I think 3 as well, so it could be. Oh dear. Yeah.
That's what you meant. Okay, we're gonna sit together. I'm gonna scoot next to you.
Thank you.
She does not want to.
Giving serious
She
bottom
disapproves.
energy. Do you think? Yeah, no, actually, I do agree. I was about to question you, like, no, maybe, I don't know, potentially. Oh dear, I'm trying to remember what they're like in The Sims canonically.
I'm like shocked. This is the most surprising thing I've found out in the stream, other than the horse thing, is that Sims has a canon.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think that Sims had a canon.
There are canon
in my head, it
characters
was
and
very
such.
Minecraft-like. Like, if you told me there's a canon Minecraft character, I would think you're insane.
I was nearly going to get a Pancakes fanfic, which is another family in The Sims, which is pretty well known as the Pancake family. But there just wasn't anything with any spice whatsoever in the Pancakes fanfictions. So I was just like, at least the ones that I found. So I was like, because I feel like the Pancakes family is a pretty well-known Sims family. But they're not my favorite. I don't know if they're anyone's favorite. But yeah,
Ooh,
unfortunate.
harsh.
Yeah. I mean, they're kind of just there outside your house all the time, which if you like that, fair, but I'm like, I like them to give me a bit more space. Oh dear.
That's so funny.
He's giving
yeah.
Mpreg face. No. Oh dear. Yeah,
All I know is
Lubby's
Bella
done it.
disappeared for a while.
Bella did disappear for a while, canonically, yeah.
And this
They
is
did.
not Twilight Bella. This is a different Bella.
No, different Bella, but not so different. But yes, different Bella. And yeah,
Okay.
each game has a fully fleshed out story, and the game are not in timeline order. So yeah, there are like overlaps and like repetitive characters and stuff like that, and some that leave and then come back, and yeah, there is like a whole like Simpsons town almost of characters, and it's just you also make a family for it. You feel
This
so
is
out of the
adorable.
loop. No.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh,
What
dear.
loop, Blapple? It's all
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Fret not. For we can continue reading.
Yes.
Where are we?
Not there.
I'm seeing where we are, and I'm trying to see where is a good place to stop. Probably after what does that mean? If you agree, that is a good place to stop.
Oh yeah, what does that mean? Yeah. We could stop there. Hell yeah.
Okay. Take us away then.
All right. They had me running up the treadmill, then taking samples of my sweat at different
Intervals, Pascal supplied.
Nervous's fork clinked lightly against plate. His hands had been shaking slightly all through dinner, but Pascal suspected it was just the result of low blood sugar from all of the exercise.
Yeah, said Nervous, looking down at his plate before twirling another full of spaghetti noodles.
To what end? Asked Pascal, boggling at the weird experiments the Beakers ran. They'd always been irresponsible and a bit cruel, using science as an excuse to get their kicks from hurting Sims. It's true.
Nervous still had his mouth a bit full when he answered, "Who knows?" He swallowed and added, "I've seen Cersei with the atrocity evil witch a lot lately. Maybe they're working on a spell?"
Pastel scoffed. Mixing science and magic? That'd be just like them. He stabbed his filet mignon with a little more force than necessary. Circe had always been interested in the intersection of magic and science, but experiment after experiment in better controlled labs had proven that testing similar theories was mostly just a good way to get yourself blown up.
Nervous dropped his fork, looking worried. Is that bad? His hands shook harder.
Pascal hurried to allay Nervous's fears. No, well, not implicitly, he said casually, like he suspected the Beakers were doing was no big deal.
What does that mean? Nervous asked, his voice pitched high. Okay, what do I think is going on here? Is Pascal getting more information about pregnancy situation?
So, yeah, Pascal is like a scientist. Pascal already has like a lot of information and does like a lot of research. Nervous test subject is potentially a nervous test subject.
Okay.
The fandom and myself have attached ourselves to. But
that's kind of cute though. I like that.
That's why his name is Nervous. It's because he doesn't
That's adorable.
have a first name. But we love Nervous. And yeah, Nervous is just meant to be like a silly guy that they perform experiments on and such. He's just a silly guy. And then yeah, so it's like a pairing of silly guy and scientist. It's very cute.
That's very sweet. Yeah, so
yeah, but they're on a date, but yeah. There's a lot of the stuff that was just said are like Sims references. I didn't realize totally you'd never played The Sims. I should have asked.
Nah, I think it's more fun this way, TBH. I think it's great. We have, just in case anyone else here hasn't played The Sims, we can together deconstruct the alien pregnancy. And learn, grow,
expand our brains. Yeah, there is. After this, I'm gonna send you the Sims patch notes because I'm assuming you've also not heard Sims patch notes.
No, no, I don't know anything about Sims patch notes.
I mean, I could send it to you now if you want to giggle.
Sure.
Sims, they are so funny. They are one of my favorite things in The Sims that happens around The Sims. I will get you someone reading them because hearing other people break down makes me break down. Sims patch.
Oh, we could totally read them later. That sounds fun.
Yeah. This one will do. This one will do. There's just like videos of people reading through them because I don't have like a link to the patch notes themselves. But they're like, it's like a 1-minute video. So it's not super long or anything. Pregnant Sims can no longer brawl. I'll whack it in a DM, but I'll also pop it in Twitch chat for anyone who wants to spoil themselves.
I was gonna say you could put it in either location.
Either or. Oh, goodbye, OPHI. Every time. There you go. Have a silly.
I like to think that every time I escape your stream, I'm just like back to sleep. Taking a nap.
Like putting a thing over a birdcage. Time to sleep.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm just going back to sleep.
Are you going to sleep after stream, or is it like work time for you?
No, I'm going to work.
Oh,
I'm going to work. I had a nap before stream, and in my nap, I dreamt that I didn't have to go to work today, and I sang a little song, and I did a little dance, and I woke up in the middle of my little dance, and then I realized I had to go to work today. It was like the most disappointed I've been waking up from a nap in a really. I was like doing my little dance, my little victory dance.
No,
much sadness.
Big sad.
Some days it be like that.
Yeah.
No. I know.
Oh.
And yeah, just another reminder of what we are up to. It is Pride Week Bonanza over here. So we have a link at the pin to the top of stream, and any donation to that link, it will help a trans friend, Curry Paws, with their moving and their transition expenses. If you have anything to spare, if you could send it over there, that would be great. And if any donation you do, we will do a little doodle for you. We will draw you a little drawing. It can be Sims related. It can be Not Sims related. The two
Imagine.
genders. Sims and not Sims. You could be in the middle as well, probably. I don't know. Something.
I was gonna say, imagine giving us Sim scenarios because OPHI hasn't played The Sims, so you could ask for something that OPHI's not gonna have any idea what it looks like because they haven't seen it in The Sims, and then we could both draw
This
it.
is true.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
possibilities.
Give me
Oh,
Sims
dear.
prompts and I'll do my best. I will pick up a pen and I'll be God's bravest warrior.
like the cow plant and stuff like that.
If
Oh,
you tell me
dear.
cow plants, I will try my hardest.
I will draw the cow plant in action if you ask for it. Full action cow plant.
I don't know what that means, but you know what? Any donation and you get for us to figure out what that means together.
Oh,
The only thing I
God.
know is about pools and ladders. That's like my main Sims ideas. You know, that's most of what I know in life regarding The Sims. If it doesn't have to do with Sims Castaway, I love that game. Rest
I
in
had
peace,
Sims
my
Castaway
adoration
as
of that
well,
game.
but I had it on PlayStation 2. She
don't even know
action
how it
on
was
my
launched
cow
yet.
till I plant. What?
Yeah.
How did you do
One
that?
of my really dumb commands. I don't make any of the commands in this stream.
Action
You're
on
gonna have
my
to ask my
cow
mod.
till I plant.
Yeah. Mods, you have to explain yourself. I'm not explaining you. That's your own goddamn fault. You're on your own.
I love that. Get that as a tattoo. She action on my cow till I plant. Oh, God. Hell yeah.
You come across as a person who would play a lot of mainline Sims OPHI. I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
Is that a
as a statement. Because I'm not sure what that means.
I'm not sure what that means. Oh dear.
I've played a lot of weird video games, but I guess just Sims just passed me by like completely.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to think why not. I wasn't allowed to play video games as a kid, so that was probably a big part of
Oh
it.
yeah, that would be.
And then when I was older, there were like other games I wanted to play, you know?
Which is fair. Thank you for that. Happy Pride. For Pride this year, we're all vomiting into Vile's ass for some reason on our stream. So if you see like a vomit and then a butt emote, it's Happy Pride.
I didn't see either of those. So
oh, surprise.
Oh, there it is. Okay. My OBS chat takes a while to refresh.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, there they are. Happy Pride. Happy Pride to you too.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride all.
Oh dear.
Will you have like a parade and stuff this month?
I've actually already been to a parade and I wasn't intending to go. So I don't normally do Pride Parade because it's very loud. There's a lot of flashing lights. Like big support, but I'm just not a crowds and loud flashing lights kind of person.
Cannot blame you.
I visited my family this weekend and I went to go visit them and they were like, oh, there's a few things happening in town. We should go to the Pride Parade. And I was like, so my family took me to the Pride Parade, which is a bit new, but cool. Very sweet, actually. I wasn't quite expecting that, but it was very sweet, and they had me tell them what all the flags meant and stuff. So because we were like at the before they started, we were there, and so everyone was there with all of their flags like in a row. And I do a thing every year where we make emotes for like Pride flags and stuff, and so I was just going through them all and telling them what they were, and it was actually really nice.
That's adorable.
I wasn't planning to go to any Pride events because again, normally too loud and intense, but yeah, no, it was actually very, very sweet. Very sweet.
That sounds so wholesome.
Oh,
I love that.
Yeah.
In Taiwan, our Pride parades don't happen until October. It's too hot now. It's like dangerous.
We're the opposite in Wales. It's so cold. We normally have a lot of our Pride events in August.
You normally have oh no, your audio cut out at the end there.
We normally have our Pride parades in August because it's a bit warmer
so
consistently.
Funny.
Yeah, we're the opposite.
Yeah, all week this week. I'm looking at the temperature now. It's all been at minimum feels like 37, which is right now. Yesterday feels like 43. So
Oh God.
So we gotta wait till October. It's
Yeah,
a bit
no.
too hot.
That's fair. I'll be honest, if they did it a bit later in the year here, I'd kind of be down as well because it's very warm and again, lots of people, crowds and stuff like that. I get wanting to have sunny weather, of course, for like when a parade goes through the town, but like it does get quite warm. Yeah, that's brutally hot. Yeah, 37. Oof.
Yeah, it feels like
is-
37 is
oof.
it's not too bad. As long as you like aren't in the sun, you'll be okay.
Is aircon
But when it
common
gets to,
or
like-
no?
Yeah. In
Okay.
Taiwan, it's everywhere. Everywhere
Okay.
is air conditioned.
Oh,
If you're not in
dear.
the sun, you're okay. But when it gets to feels like 42 and above, just don't go outside. Like you can't do
I
anything.
wouldn't.
You can't go anywhere.
I wouldn't,
Yeah.
don't worry. I'd be a puddle on the
Once
floor
it gets
inside
to
the
that
house.
temperature, AC's not gonna save you at that point.
Yeah.
The weather
No.
explains why Pride is at different times. Why are Father's Day and Mother's Day different times of the year? I don't know anything. Day. I clearly forgot this one.
Father's Day in the UK was last weekend, which is part of the reason I visited home. But Mother's Day I know is different from the US to the UK. We celebrate it on different days. I'm assuming it's the same with Father's Day. Father's Day and Mother's Day are just an annoying one because everything's really busy outside, so you don't really want to go out. But
Yeah.
Nice. It's nice. I like it.
Father's
it's an
Day in
excuse to
Taiwan's
see.
the only one. Yeah, Father's Day in Taiwan is easy to remember because it's on 8/8, which in Chinese is
Oh.
Baba.
Oh,
it's like-
wait, that's lovely.
So-
Oh, I love
It's the
that.
only way I can remember it. It's really cute.
That's
Yes.
really sweet. I like that's a
Baba.
good one. Baba, yeah. That's a good one.
I can't remember any of the other ones.
Google says Mother's Day's been around longer. That makes sense because women predate men by like a few hundred years, I think. Yeah.
That's true.
Understood. Yeah. Women have been around a lot longer than men.
Understandable. Very true.
So I love spreading misinformation
speaking
on the
of-
internet.
Speaking of women, should we continue to read this fan fiction that I think has 0?
I was gonna say, I don't think there are any women in this fanfiction.
I think there is a grand total of none.
Well, Beryl's a
yes.
child, but they are a little girl.
Yeah, that's a girl. That's not a woman.
It's not
That's
a
a
women.
baby.
It's a baby.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
dear.
a small baby.
Oh, do you want to
Um,
know my age? I can't tell you because it's against the rules in my chat.
Okay, well, see,
I am-
you gotta
I
listen to the.
Yeah, sorry. You'll have to guess, unfortunately. I think I'm older than
I'm-
OPHI.
I am 230 years old according to
Yeah,
my chat.
I'm older than
because every
OPHI
time
then.
you do exclamation age, it adds 10 years to it. So you know how it is.
Oh, Cersei's a woman. Yes, they've not appeared, but they are a woman. Are they alive?
Yeah, they're like
in this?
they were mentioned. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they're
if-
they
know if
they're
she's
doing
around.
doing her own thing, chatting with witches and stuff, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall we read some more?
Sorry,
we could do
yeah.
the same thing
Yeah.
until no, it's okay. It's just so to make sure that we do finish it. It looks like I'm fine on my work schedule today as well. So far,
Okay.
I haven't been sent my final schedule. My work is very annoying. I don't get my schedule as to whether I need to be at work at 6.
That's so annoying.
It is extremely annoying. It seems like I don't need to be at work until 7, and it's currently 4:30. It seems like I don't need to rush today.
God.
We'll find out. Yeah.
If you do need to rush off, it's all right. If you do have
don't
extra
worry
time,
about
though,
it.
we have car door, hook hand, car door.
Yeah, for sure. It's so far it looks good. So far we're looking nice. I haven't gotten the final schedule. Oh my god. Please draw Ophi and Jelly upgrading friendship level in Sims. We have a dono.
Hell yeah!
How does that
Thank
work?
you. Wait, who donated?
Thank you, Coetas. It was
Coetas.
Coetas that donated.
Thank you. All right.
I just keep like every once in a while, I keep checking that nothing is being messed up. Please draw Ophi and Jelly upgrading friendship level in and that works. Okay, how about how does this work? Okay, I'll draw you and you draw me. How about that?
Got you, and we have to upgrade our friendship level. What's my favorite way of doing that? There's a few
What does
ways.
that mean?
You can upgrade friendship level. I will.
I was just gonna put like a little plus above the head.
What color is O? I think Ophi's purple. Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting like the jellyfish pink.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I can draw a jellyfish. This is definitely gonna be a thing I can draw. Okay, and we are on different layers.
Yes.
So in case you were concerned. Why is my thing so... There we go. Why is it so thin? How does one draw in this program? That's better. Okay.
And then... how do you draw it? I want to have you gossiping to me. It's the best way of leveling up, is gossip. If you gossip with people, I need to draw you with your head turban as well. For your sleeping.
With my little bonnet. Yeah, my sleepy time. I've never worn a bonnet on stream before, which is so funny. I don't think I've ever, like, I think the only person that's seen me wear a bonnet before is my bonnet, which is so funny.
Oh, it's a very nice one.
It's just, it keeps the hair from getting... It lowers the chances that the hair you wake up with is bad. You know? And then... you gotta mitigate that. Is that what you wear to sleep? Very common if somebody has curly hair to wear a bonnet to sleep. I'm lazy. There's like a bunch of stuff you can do. You can have like a whole bedtime hair routine, like how some people have crazy routines, and I have neither because I'm really lazy. It's yeah, exactly. Bonnet from FNAF, that one too. Okay, how do I make this look gossipy?
I could
I've
instead...
got it.
Wait, I've got it too. Yeah, I've made you look too nice. I got this. There you go. There you go. You got secrets to tell. Wait, we'll do this a bit further apart actually. There you go. With you listening to gossip.
That's great.
You love gossip.
I do. I love drama when it happens near me and I'm uninvolved in it. Yes. That's my favorite kind of drama. Something that's around and something that I have nothing to do with. The most ideal.
Oh, dude.
Yippee!
Yippee! Yeah, there we go. I mean,
this is wonderful. It helps with curly hair. I mean, you need to look into it. Yeah, they're pretty cheap. Like you can find one quite cheaply. See if it works out for you.
Oh, dude, this is a magma.
Yeah. This is magma. I only use this once a year when we do this stream, actually. So I don't know how much more about.
It's pretty good. It's very fun. We did a piece in Magna with Blapple a couple weeks ago, and you can do quite a lot with it actually if you have time. But yeah, it's the time, and also yeah, it does. I always end up looking a little pixely to me, but maybe that's just my stuff. Oh dear.
We have another dono.
Oh, how another exciting. One. What do you want?
What you want, Charlie?
What you want?
What can I do for you? Feel free to tell me in chat. What would you like us to doodle? Happy to do it. Excited
if anybody else wants a doodle as well, link in pinned comment or in OPHI's chat. If you have something you'd like us to doodle, we're arting right now. We make you a doodle.
Yeah, we're doodling. So where your money is going is to help trans friend of the stream Curry Paws with moving costs, with transition costs. You know, that stuff's expensive.
Yeah.
So if you have anything to spare, feel free to hit that link and we will doodle something for you. If you don't, that's totally fine. As long as everyone shows some trans pride, this very important.
I was gonna say, like, even if you can only donate like $1 or something like that, it's nice to see so many people coming out for the trans community and like and sending like any support is really, really sweet. So even if it's like a very small donation, it's just nice to see the list of names of people that do want to uplift trans people and celebrate.
Yeah. Your audio cut off a little bit there.
Oh,
for like
sorry.
half of it.
I was just being nice. It's fine. Discord was like, Jelly saying anything wholesome, cut them off.
It's not allowed.
Not allowed.
Illegal.
It's just nice because, you know, seeing like a list of names, however much or little that you donate, like, that want to support trans people and, like, uplift them and see them do well, it's nice. What was the prompt for this one?
Squirrel pool. Does that mean something to you?
No. But I'm happy to draw a squirrel pool. Pool. Discord said trans rights. It did.
A squirrel pool. Okay, let me write
for squirrels.
This is for Goetas.
That's all right. Yeah. We could have like a. You know, this could work really well with the jellyfish there anyway, because we'll just have some extra water.
Does it? Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna follow your lead on this then. Let's see.
Let's make some. Okay, we'll put some. And then, maybe like this.
Deadpool as a squirrel. Not what I got from that.
Oh, not what I got. Okay.
Okay, that's what we're trying to do. Deadpool as a not what I got.
I must admit, not what I was thinking, but I'm not mad about it either.
I was also thinking, I think a pool either made of squirrels or full of squirrels. I'm unsure where my
or a pool in the shape of a squirrel.
That would be pretty cool too.
What does that?
I'm sorry, that's his name. No, don't worry. I'm glad we got clarified.
I've not seen Deadpool, so I don't really know what. I don't know what squirrel.
No, you're doing great. I think. If I knew what a Wolverine looked like, I would draw it next to it, but I'm not positive about.
You can give him some nuts. Make it look more obviously that he's a squirrel.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna draw an accurate Wolverine. That thing looks like a weasel. We will.
I don't know what.
I know Deadpools have katanas.
True.
So what if there was...
True. Oh, do you want to go on top of me? Yeah. Sorry.
You could say it like that.
No, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Yeah, top layer. Sorry.
And this chat is, I don't know how your stream is, but my chat is incapable of being normal. Okay.
Are you guys being normal right now? My chat's being very normal about it. I think they're just used to me saying stuff. Oh, those are good katanas. Hell yeah.
These are my katanas, and I think I want like an acorn.
Oh, hell yeah.
Pierced
oh, yeah.
Let's Jelly phrasing things weirdly is like a normal stream. Yeah, fair enough. I don't usually do 18+ streams.
Okay, I was going to ask you that actually after stream, because we were having a discussion before, because I was like, just as a heads up, OPHI's doing an 18+ stream, and then Lovey and a couple of people were like, is OPHI normally 18+? And I was like, I don't know.
No.
I have no idea.
Usually I'm not 18+. I don't take responsibility for the nonsense people are spouting in my chat. Sometimes we do 18+. Sometimes. But those are pretty... I try to mark them clearly.
That's
like,
fair.
For example, I've been playing a lot of dating sims. I'm in my dating sim era.
I love.
And so those are pretty 18. A raid, welcome in, Kindness Essence. How's it going? How was your stream? How's it going? We are welcome. I'm OPHI. That's Jelly. We are currently can I even say we're currently reading a fan fiction? In spirit, we are currently reading a fan fiction. Yeah.
Can I donate to the campaign to draw my boys?
You can do whatever you want. You're an adult. If you want to donate to the campaign, I won't stop you. So what we are doing is we are doing this also as a happy pride for everybody. We are trying to help trans friend of the stream with their moving. So there's a link pinned at the top of both chats, and there you can find a place to donate any amount of money. We will do a doodle, whatever you would like us to doodle. And we'll be happy to do it. Yeah. Happy Pride! Yeah, welcome in, Orion. Yes. Kindness, how was your stream? What were you up to? I hope it was good. And also welcome in nonsense. Uh Brush milestone. Stop telling me I did 150 strokes, please, Magma. If you could if you could keep that information to yourself. Okay. And I have created what I
Art.
think would be that. Can I have one doodle? If you donate to the link pinned at the top of stream, you can have whatever doodle you want. Friendly. Yeah. Where am I looking? 7,400 out of 1,000. Oh, sorry, 12,500. Crazy. Kindness, you might like Jelly if you've never met Jelly.
Hi.
Staging projects.
I'm not doing anything suspicious right now. Everything's fine.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Corner.
No, then nothing.
Off in the corner being sus.
I'm not doing anything. Don't worry about it. My bank is like, are you sure you want to send money? And it's, yes. And they're like, no, we don't think you are. 2 seconds.
Your bank questions you.
They are questioning
with
me.
Much authority.
They're like, how dare you? How dare you want to do this? Oh my god. Not that I'm, doing anything. Not that I'm doing anything.
Not that you're doing
I'm not
anything. Mods, could I have shoutouts to Kindness Essence, please? If I can boss you guys around for a little bit. 3-meter long Zelda cross stitch. Well, that's just one thing, okay? I don't do a lot of weird things. Ooh, good luck. Why does it say good luck?
Is that threatening? I didn't mean it to be threatening.
It's a little bit threatening, but I'm excited. You know, it makes
just wanted to wish you good luck.
Charlie, how do we feel about this doodle? I think we finished yours, and now I'm scared about the next one.
No, I just want to draw my boys. I just want to draw my boys.
Okay, great. He's perfect. I'm glad you think
yeah.
so.
I'm giving myself. Oh, thank you for shouting out as well, Blapple.
Yes, very much so.
Thank you. And thank you for the follows as well. I've had a lot of people from your community come over. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Oh,
that's so sweet. I'm glad.
I want to draw... Okay, can we draw my boys? Which boy do you want to have? You want Nervous or you want
Is
Pascal?
the alien one of the boys? Hold on, let me go look.
You want Nervous or you want Pascal? Also, thank you so much, Devs. OPHI together, yee, Joanna! Yee! We've been drawing art for people that are donating right now. Look. We've done gossiping in The Sims. We've done Squirrel Pool. Hell yeah. We're gonna draw boys.
What is the pose of these boys? What are we trying to do with them?
How difficult do you want it to be? We could draw them.
I'll draw. Is Pascal? No, Nervous is on the right. I'm assuming.
Nervous is the one with the
facial expression.
Nervous is the one with the mohawk, and Pascal is the one with the glasses. Yeah.
I wouldn't have called that at all. I'll take Nervous then.
You take Nervous? Okay, I'll take Pascal. I'm gonna draw him pregnant though because I'm an artist.
How are we drawing them?
Pregnant.
Oh, we're drawing them pregnant.
Well, Pascal at least I'm gonna draw pregnant. You don't have to draw Nervous pregnant. But
no, let me just get my reference image on my other screen here.
Oh yeah, very important. All right. Pregnante. Yeah, pregnante. I'm gonna draw pregnante. Pregnant. Progesterone. Wait, you're doing Nervous. I'm doing Pascal, right? Okay, cool. Pascal gives me green energy. I don't know.
Where am I? How? I'm like brainstorming. How do we want to do this? Okay. I think I've brainstormed it. Brainstormed. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What am I trying to do here? What's the plan? I'm like trying to figure out what I'm doing as I The classic. Okay.
Kissy kissy face. There you go. Kind of looks like he's
I'm trying to
pogging.
do like...
Oh god.
The pog is good though.
He's pogging. He loves that man. Hell yeah.
Okay.
And then I don't know who followed me while I'm drawing Pascal Curious Pregnant, but thank you. That was very kind of you.
Shout out whoever followed you.
Shout out whoever that was. Very cool. Thank you.
Let's see. Just trying to...
Oh, yours is so cute and well proportioned.
It is not. I'm just trying to, you know, get the main idea here.
Yeah, that's fair.
Poses are hard. If
Poses are
I
hard.
do anything with like a crazy pose, I have to like go back to... I never went to art school or anything.
Oh no, me neither.
So the way I learned how to draw is just a lot of Loomis books.
Hell yeah.
So whenever in doubt, I'm just like, yeah, you gotta remember the Loomis. You gotta return to Loomis.
So true. Oh, are we sitting down? We can sit down.
Yeah, I think that's so funny. Okay, I'm making him a little bit pregnant too. You know,
Oh,
just
hell
a little
yeah.
baby bump over here.
Oh yeah, and also if he's recently given birth, it kind of makes sense. You probably still have like a little bit of a bump.
Yeah, for sure, Z's. Okay. And then we've got like this over here. Let's make this into like a t-shirt. Alien baby? Yeah. Alien baby.
Yeah. It's canon, see?
I think it's irrelevant. And then this. What does their hair look like? Let's see. Kind of like this.
Keeping it on time, baby. Oh, dear, baby. Just a random individual.
Kindness, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Have a good sleepy time. I hope we give you weird dreams.
Yeah.
I appreciate you being here.
Oh,
only a little bit of weird dreams. Okay. Kind of like this situation. All newborns look like aliens. Not wrong.
Yeah.
Is correct.
Kids are weird.
Okay.
Oh dear. Okay then.
Let's see.
Sorry. Let's ignore me just snorting. I am having a good time.
Oh, we've got another dono.
Oh,
this is getting... Yeah, we do.
Oh,
exciting,
God.
Exciting. Okay.
Oh, exciting. What's next? After this.
How do we feel about this, Jelly? This is your...
I love this.
This is your dono.
I love it. You're... It's my boys.
Okay.
Yeah, I love them. Oh, gosh.
Expectant fathers.
Yeah. And they're so in love. Look at them. I can put my
I like the baby. The baby
yeah,
alien
I like the
just
baby.
looking directly into the camera. I want it to be like fourth wall breaking. 1 second.
Make
sure it really looks like it's looking into the camera.
Oh,
no, now it's looking over there. Okay, that's kind of cute too.
Oh, look at that Pascal.
Smaller.
Not the Dommy toothbrush again. That's not a Dommy toothbrush. That's my OTP. How dare you?
How could you do this?
How could you do this?
Lies is asked for the mommy toothbrush.
Oh,
don't worry.
Oh, okay. Wants a sugar.
I don't know if we're doing that again. We'll see. What do you want, Lies? Oh, it is.
It is.
Dommy
yeah.
mommy
It's, again,
toothbrush wants
toothbrush
a
daily.
sugar-based subby.
Okay.
Interesting. A sugar-based subby. And if I had to think of what that would look like.
I think I might have seen it in a museum the other day, actually. A sugar-based subby.
And please continue to explain what you mean by that.
I went to an art exhibit. And it was like an interactive art exhibit where the art is all like going around the walls and stuff, and it's like you walk up to it, it'll move around you. And there was a room which had like, it was like a very biblical room almost. or interpretation. And on the left, all the wall and all of the animations on it were themed around like the Garden of Eden before biting the apple. On the back wall,
Okay.
all of them were themed on it after biting the apple, and that was a very NSFW wall. And then the last wall was hell, and in hell there were two little fellas at the bottom which were my favorite in the entire room, and one of them was a guy made of sugar cubes that couldn't stop falling over.
Mm-hmm.
That's my sugar
Okay.
subby.
I think that's a good place to start. I think that's a good place to start. Start us off with the sugar subby, and
subby.
then I will add to it.
I'm
Also, we have another dono. We got a queue going on now. How exciting!
Yeah.
So after sugar subby, we've got just a heart for friends, maybe a big heart with lots of side.
Aww. That'd be
Excellent.
cute.
That one's kind of cute. And I've definitely missed like a bunch of chat.
Yeah, me too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, apologies today on just we're busy. We're busy with
making art.
The artistic process.
I'm doing him falling over, but also he blushing.
I see.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna, in the background, I have an idea for what I want to do.
Yeah, do it. You're good. Let your artistic talent shine. P.
What do you mean? What?
Oh, is it not P?
Randomly?
Oh, toothbrush. No, it looked like the letter P.
Like, oh, like the letter P.
Yeah,
okay, I was like,
P.
I'm not sure.
Dear.
Not sure I follow here.
Yeah.
What? No.
What? No. Let me just get a more obvious outline for the sugar cube sub. I could have done a sandwich. I could have done a Subway sandwich. That's alright. As soon as I heard
In
sugar
the doorway.
sub, I was like, I kind of knew what I wanted to draw.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I just wanted to draw one of my favorite guys from the art exhibit falling over again. Just such a clumsy little guy. There he is. But he blushing. There you go. And then is this the Are You Winning, Son?
It could be.
Are you doing Are You Winning, Son? Oh my god. You remember the senshi? I was editing that last night. It was something. Blapple drew a senshi for us on a magma like this, but there was like a senshi with their ass facing up towards the camera.
Oh.
And like their head backwards, and it was a something. It was a great drawing, is what it was, to be fair.
Like Senshi Dungeon Meshi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how Studio Trigger draws them anyway. So
yeah, it's true because it's not like that in the.
It's not like that in the manga, which
No.
I think is so funny.
Yeah, they were like, we need more fan service, which is true.
I love the artistic. I agree, and I'm glad they chose Senshi for the fan service.
Yeah, me too.
They could have chickened out, and they could have chosen someone else, but
Like
they
the
chose
elf.
Senshi, like the brave. Yeah, like Marcel.
Marcel, that's it. Yeah, could have Marcel.
Yeah.
Laios.
They were brave.
No, they were brave, and they were right.
They were brave and they were right. You're correct. We have one more doodle. One first, Lies. How's this looking? Are we pleased? With our doodle here?
It does look like the Are You Winning, Son?
It does. I didn't mean it to. We have just a heart for friends, maybe a big heart with lots of smiley faces inside.
Aww. Do you want to do half the heart and I'll do the other half and we can meet in the middle?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Which half do you want?
I'll take the right half.
Okay, let me go follow. Where are you? We're gonna go follow you.
Oh, let's. Yes.
Okay, nice. It's sweet. It is sweet. I agree.
Hell yeah.
Let me go for. Let's see here.
It kind of looks like a hearing aid.
It could.
Yeah.
It could. Let's see here. Yeah. This is nice. Trying to remember.
Are
like,
you
all
drawing
my
a
biology.
not biblically accurate heart?
A biblically accurate heart, and also the one that's inside your body, which I assume is biblically accurate. Like, I'm
Because
guessing.
we're all angels, yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're both biblically accurate. Okay. There we go.
Oh my god.
I think it's good.
I love biblically accurate heart. Why?
I mean, I assume if the Bible talks about hearts, this is the one they're talking about,
Yeah,
right?
this is the one true heart.
We could make it a little bit more biblically accurate.
Yeah, we could like give it an angel, put some eyes in it.
I was gonna say I need to get the eyes as well. Let's do kind of this.
Wasn't there meant to be a smiley face in this as well? 2 seconds.
Oh,
I got it.
Hey, Elfie, I think we messed up. We messed up your redeem. Okay.
I'm gonna draw some human fingers.
Stop talking about my strokes. It keeps telling me, congratulations, you have continued to do more strokes.
Oh.
Yeah. I know. As Magma's getting rowdy.
Yeah, rowdy. Here. It's like, where's the fan fiction?
Okay, well, Magma waits. Okay. I'll add a smiley faces too.
Yeah.
It's too late, bub. What do you mean? Stop this right now. What are you talking about? This is crazy. I love it. I'm glad you like it.
Hell yeah.
I am pleased. I'll add another smiley face over here.
You've gotta have eyes. It's so true. You've gotta have eyes for biblically accurate. Oh, that's a good smiley face. Oh, the little butt face.
It's just, making sure we know this is a good heart. Okay.
Hell yeah. That's in our bodies. I believe it.
That's what it is, I think.
from our bodies.
God, someone redeemed this for me. I think it was Alfie who redeemed it for you. I think if you opened me up that I agree.
Oh.
Probably. This is what happens when you have heartburn.
Thank you for the stretch. Ayla's told us to have a little stretch, which they're so right.
That's smart.
You're so right.
So
Look at all this hard work we've been doing.
Let's struggle.
Oh, there goes my shoulder. Ow.
Be careful.
It's fine. My shoulder nearly always cracks for some reason.
I'm double jointed, so I feel that.
Oh, are you?
I'm double jointed and very loud. Very, very loud. With my movements.
That sounds like a dating profile. Double jointed and loud.
I wish it was like fun, but it's like every time I walk downstairs, you hear a loud cracking noise.
Oh god.
Just something concerning. Okay, I think.
Is that everyone? Did everyone get their donos in?
I'm just checking if we've caught up. We have.
Yippee!
Excellent. Great job, everybody.
Thank you for all the suggestions. Hell yeah.
And if you want a doodle, there is space. We can resize things, so don't even worry about it.
Wait.
I saw that.
Why?
Well, that's whatever. The mods are unmanageable around here. What they call it? Ungovernable.
Yes.
Yes, there's still space. We can always resize things. If you want your very own doodle, beautiful masterpiece over here, Just click that link up there. Any amount will get a doodle of anything safe for work. Enough. You know, we've stretched the definitions around here.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I keep needing to. Oh, I just got my work schedule. Find out. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Alas. Name the doodles. Oh, thank you. We need to do that. Give me a second while I check.
I'm gonna name this
schedule.
one.
Why?
Philip. Oh no, actually, I want to call them Filipina. No, that's a nationality, not a name. What can we name them? Could just call them Dave. Dave is pretty strong.
Oh, are you giving them special names? Yeah, I'll do that.
We were told to name them, weren't we?
But I thought it meant who donated.
Oh, that must make more sense.
It could also be Dave if you'd like, you know?
Alright, I'll do it smaller. There we go.
Let me...
Tiny Dave.
Over here.
There we are.
Work in 1 hour? Yeah, work in 1 hour. I was going to get off so easy with work in 2 hours, but alas.
When is work then? Is it in 1 hour?
In 1 hour.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Plenty.
Oh,
okay.
That kind of works for me anyway, because I'm gonna go sleep after this, so...
Sounds good.
Expertise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I accidentally just stayed up.
Like
I was so excited I was like staying up all night waiting for this. Hell yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
Okay, finish story. Okay.
Alright, we'll finish the story.
Impatient. Where are we?
You gotta know what happens next.
I think we're at it means Pascal said. No, do we see this?
It means Pascal paused. Yeah, because what does that mean was the last one. Yeah. So it means, because we haven't talked about the Grim Reaper yet.
Yeah. So let's read that down to the record the DJ was playing.
The record the DJ was playing. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, go ahead, take it away.
It means, Pascal paused, not sure what to say. He didn't want to worry Nervous unnecessarily by elaborating on scientists' tendency to find themselves meeting the Grim Reaper after doing experiments with magic. On a whim, he reached across the table to take Nervous's hand, hoping he'd take comfort from the contact. Nervous was startled at first, but didn't pull away.
It means, Pascal continued, that they'll probably get nowhere with whatever they are doing. Secretly, Pascal hoped Nervous was out of the house when the big lab inevitably... They'd better have invested in a good fight.
Nervous laughed slightly, gripping Pascal's hand more firmly, like now that he was now that he was used to the feel of Pascal's hand in his, he never wanted to let go.
But there was still spaghetti to eat, and Nervous was obviously very hungry. Away after a few seconds, and picking up his fork to quickly take a few more bites. His cheeks were tinged pink, and Pascal hoped it wasn't some side effect from any of the experiments the Beakers had been running on him.
You always make me feel better, Pascal, he said softly, almost too soft to hear. How is that? Nervous asked, glancing up at Pascal with such wide-eyed wonder and intensity that Pascal felt his heart stutter in his chest.
Pascal's eyebrows climbed up to his forehead in an expression of surprise. He was used to being the one who made people uncomfortable. Even Beryl cried when he held her. Though, to be fair, he was trying to measure the length of her finger instead of time. And no one had ever looked at him like Nervous.
2 seconds. Do you mind if I leave and rejoin the Discord call? I've got a little bit of a glitch, I think.
Oh no. Yeah,
I can't hear you very well. Apologies. You yeah. I'm so sorry.
Let me also bring this over here in case that helps a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, that's better. It's probably the Discord audio thingy, isn't it? The noise
Discord's
gate.
Annoying like that.
That makes sense. Sorry about that.
No,
right.
Is this better?
Yeah, it's so much better. Thank you. In your mouth. Yeah,
like a real streamer.
Yell into my microphone. Yelling time for the fan fiction. All right. Words stuck in his throat. He was naturally a quiet sim, but he wasn't used to not having the words when he wanted to say something. However, a sudden commotion on the dance floor drew Nervous's attention away, and Pascal was saved the embarrassment of stuttering out some response.
The record the DJ was playing scratched erratically, and the music stopped, replaced by the high-pitched squeaking of bats and odd howling of wolves. Though it could had just been some stray dogs outside. Pascal wasn't quite sure. Then the telltale mewling blah blah of a newly born vampire carried across the room. What? Okay, I think I'm lost
Sims
again.
could just give birth anywhere. So like you'll be like doing this, and then suddenly a sim will give birth next to you.
That happens.
Yeah.
And the vampire is about what?
Oh, it's just the sim that's a vampire. They give birth, and the babies are vampires too. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Telltale mewing by
What media is this the fan with the fiction that was created for? This is a Sims fan fiction. And can somebody get me up to speed? Jelly can?
Yes, I can. So, welcome to a ship between Pascal and Nervous, specifically Pascal Curious and Nervous Subject, my favorite Twitch pairing. So far in this one, Vidkund, who is Pascal's brother, has given birth to a baby, a little alien baby.
Birth.
Yeah, Vidkund gave birth, and Pascal is super jealous. Pascal's like, I wish that I gave birth to an alien baby. And so Pascal is currently on a date with Nervous test subject, just to vibe and stuff like that. They are cute, they're kind of flirty. However, in the back of their mind, Pascal really wants to go get pregnant with an alien. So yeah, pregnancy is like a big thing at the moment, and you know, everything reminds me of pregnancy kind of vibes, including the vampire giving birth next door.
I see. Okay. Understandable. Yeah. I think I get it now. It's very thematic. Yeah. A lot of
everything
motifs.
Reminds me.
A lot of motifs, a lot of themes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. You might also need to move a little bit closer to the microphone.
I'm also cutting out, am I? It could also be because we're in stormy weather. Because I have a weather warning here for lightning. Lightning. Yeah. Or it could be the noise gate.
Maybe that's it. It's fine.
My microphone is very close
like
now.
Every once in a while.
Okay. Oh dear.
It sounds like if you asked a child what happened in a playground. I assume the child would have a little bit less pregnancy. Like,
yeah, probably actually.
My guess. Slightly less. Empregder Allan Poe. That one's hard to say out loud.
Yes.
That was a struggle.
Yeah. It was a bit of a stretch, but I like the vibes.
I think we're doing well.
Okay.
Wow. Did you wow at me? Just a reminder of what we're up to. We are helping trans friend of the stream raise some money for their moving expenses, their transition expenses. If you have any money to spare and you would like to get a doodle, like the ones that we have lovingly crafted all day over here, any amount of money donated there, and will it turn out what you had in mind? Maybe.
Perhaps.
Maybe. No promises. But that is how you get a doodle. Right there, that link, whatever amount you're comfortable with. The child would have less pregnancy is not something I thought I would hear today. Well,
welcome to The Sims.
Well,
you used to be able to try and get pregnant with the Grim Reaper. That was always interesting. But now you have to use mods because they patched that. And Santa.
You can get pregnant with Santa?
Yes, I think you can still get pregnant with Santa. They haven't patched that out yet. As
in Santa is the father, or you give birth to Santa?
Santa could be both. The father or the mother, depending.
But
I think normally Santa's the father. Child is Winterborn. Is the
child also a Santa?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. The Sims. The possibilities are so endless. The Sims.
I love it. Do you wanna do the next bit, or have we
Yeah,
got
we
some
should
donos?
probably continue a little bit.
Because we're like, we haven't even got to impregnation yet. Like, spoilers, I suppose.
Oh, mistake! I scrolled down and now I don't know where I need to find Mewling. Okay, hold on.
I think everyone is intersex in The Sims, and I could be wrong because you can get anyone pregnant. The thing that becomes difficult in The Sims is having multiple children at the same time. You sometimes have to use bugs and glitches if you want to like consistently spam out triplets and such, which is a weird way of putting it, but you know what I mean. But like getting pregnant, like most people can get pregnant. If they just put them in a spaceship, they'll all get pregnant. Yeah.
Okay. Just like real life.
Yeah, like if you walk around late at night, you might just suddenly get abducted and become pregnant. Yeah.
It happens. It happens to all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let us continue.
Let us continue.
We can read until Pascal was engrossed into that one bigger paragraph.
Yes, that's a big paragraph, got you. All right.
Yeah, that's a good one to take another break with. All right, take it away.
I told you when we got here, whispered Nervous excitedly. The Count was definitely looking to turn someone tonight with the way he was stalking around the place. He shuddered, just glad it wasn't me.
The moment from earlier was completely shattered, and Pascal wasn't sure how gather the pieces. Now that he was sure what to do with them if he could. Not that he was sure what to do with them if he could. Reading is hard.
He finally said. You want to get out of here before the Count starts building a little army? Maybe go bowling?
This drew Nervous's eyes away from the dance floor where the two vampires other increasingly nervous-looking Sims. His face lit up as a smile spread across it.
But you never want to go bowling.
Pascal dropped enough simoleons on the table to cover the bill, stomach feeling as though he'd swallowed a few butterflies along with his filet mignon.
Yeah, said Pascal, trying to keep his voice casual. Yeah, said Pascal, trying to keep his voice casual. But I'm in the mood for something different, so I wasn't casual enough.
Oh, I get it. Nervous's smile grew, and he grabbed Pascal's hand and pulled him along to the next destination.
Strangely, his outing with Nervous increased his desire for abduction. He didn't just want to meet the same aliens his brother did. He felt like he needed to. When he slept, even his dreams were of dark skies filled with stars. The stars held mysteries that Pascal was eager to pursue. Strange challenges held confusing feelings he wasn't quite sure how to address.
His desire was so fierce that he completely forgot he and Nervous had plans to meet at Lucky Shack later that week.
Pascal was engrossed in reading about an obscure amount of alien abduction which involved a tactic for attracting them to you. Mortimer Goth, the Sim who'd written the book, had tried in vain to contact aliens following the disappearance of his wife, Bella, who was suspected to have been abducted and not returned. In desperation, he shined a flashlight through his telescope like a searchlight, and almost immediately, aliens dragged him into their ship. It was an interesting strategy that Pascal was eager to try.
I see. Bella, where the hell have you been, Luca?
Literally, Bella just disappeared. Bella just disappeared, and everyone had to make like theories of where the hell did Bella go, and aliens does make the most sense. Yeah.
Okay, and hopefully, okay. I hope there was at least one Bella, where the hell have you been, Luca meme. At least. Okay, one Twilight reference.
One.
Some water.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, the heckin' telescope is a really good way of getting abducted, but you can also just get abducted walking from A to B. But the telescope is like the best way it used to be, where it's like you wanted to get a telescope, you wanted to put it on your house, and you wanted to just look at it every single night until someone took you away. And then they take you away for like a few in-game days, and then they'll drop you back in the garden pregnant. Yeah. So who knows what happens? Okay. It's all happens off camera. Oh,
I'm glad that this is all canon, basically.
It is, yeah.
Like, this is just canon stuff that's happening.
That's what I loved about this one, is it's so canon. Like, it's like, yeah, I could fully imagine this happening. Oh,
this is very funny.
God. Aww.
Okay, the more you learn. I'm learning so much about The Sims. Maybe I'll play one day. No promises.
Yeah, it's fair. Oh, dear.
Shall we carry on? I'm just worried about time. I want to make sure we finish this, you know?
We gotta, yeah. The next bit's cute as well, so we gotta get through the cuteness. All the fluff. My boys.
That's good.
All right.
I'm
Do you want me to start
excited.
or do you want to start?
You can go ahead.
Okay. He was scrounging around in the closet for a flashlight when a knock came at the door. As Laszlo was out and Crystal and Vidkun were visiting Jenny and Beryl, Pascal had to forgo his search to answer the door himself.
Hey, said Nervous, waving his hand awkwardly in greeting. Did you, forget?
Pascal started to ask what he'd forgotten, but then stopped himself.
Lucky Shack tonight, he said, mentally slapping himself. I'm so sorry, Nervous. I was catching up in some research and I just couldn't put the book down.
With a sheepish smile, Nervous accepted his apology. Pascal invited him in, explaining as they settled on opposite ends of the couch what he'd been reading and why it was so fascinating.
Nervous started fidgeting when Pascal got to the part about Mortimer going missing.
When Pascal paused, Nervous broke in. And you still want to try contacting aliens even though you know some people don't come back?
Well, said Pascal, we don't really know if Bella was actually abducted. That was just his theory, a good one, mind you, but the aliens he met would never confirm anything either way. I researched the case separately for Mortimer's account, and, apparently, there were other suspects. Mortimer's current wife, Dina, was even a suspect, so the whole situation is just really strange and suspicious.
Nervous just frowned.
And, continued Pascal, Vidkun was abducted and he came back.
Exactly. You heard about what was up there already, right from the mouth of your brother. Why do you need to risk it too? A little wrinkle of worry appeared between Nervous's eyebrows.
Oh, they're so sad. They're so sad.
It's a love hexagon.
It's a love hexagon?
Yeah.
That's adorable. Let me put this up here so I don't forget where we are. Yeah, your voice cuts out only sometimes. I think it is the Discord nose.
I think it's Discord, or it could also be again like we are in like a bit of a weather thing, so it could just be because I've got on my side of things that I am not capturing 100%. Like I've got like a little warning next to my name that just says like there is some issues with connection, which I've had with other people when I live in the middle of nowhere, Wales. So like when the weather starts to go, my connection also is like ow. Oh dear, sorry about that.
No, it's fine, I understand. Thankfully I'm very happy in Taiwan the internet actually works here. I've been so many places with crap internet. So yeah,
it's
in Palestine better, sometimes if it's too windy, you just don't get internet.
It blows it away.
Too windy. Yeah.
Oh god.
Which is always so funny. I've been watching a YouTube video and then there's a gust of wind and it takes your YouTube video away from you. It's very funny. Hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny, but not when you want to get stuff done. It's like, can I have my internet back, please? Oh dear.
Yeah.
Me playing to the VPN spirits, yeah. Jelly in Wales? Jelly Busto Kean then. Yeah, every Welsh person, we all know each other and we have like a little huddle that we get into and we all talk about OPHI stream together where we're
cut
like...
off during your explanation, which is extremely funny. All I heard was every Welsh person knows each other and then like none of the rest of it.
Every Welsh person knows each other and we all get together and have meetings every week and we discuss OPHI stream and the things that we liked and stuff like that and then we all go our separate ways. Yeah, it's very undercover.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds...
Although you do have a very high percentage of Welsh people in your stream, considering the size of Wales. What? You got so many Welsh people watching.
The Bad Apple collab specifically has like a ridiculously high proportion of Welsh people. The Welsh... So we're doing a Bad Apple collab.
Yeah, I need to finish that one and send it,
in a couple of days.
I'm sorry.
There's in a couple of days, there's like a checkout. And we're cross-stitching parts of Bad Apple, the really famous music video and song, and that Discord server is like more Welsh people than Americans, which on the English-speaking internet, it is difficult to find more Welsh people than Americans. Place that does not have to do about Wales.
Like, it's a tiny country with not a particularly high population comparatively to like England and Scotland and stuff, and there's so many of them there.
There's a lot of Welsh people. It's very funny.
Yes, dragon on the flag. Yes.
Yeah, JH says it well because it cut off again in the middle. So it said, "We Welsh people We asked people. We all know each other,
What
and
do
we
we
have,
do?
and then it cut off, and then it came back to, and we go our separate ways.
You should start getting like, you know, the
like,
censorship beep where it's like beep, beep, beep. So it's like, play that on top. Yeah.
Just assume Discord's thought that it was too dangerous of
It's
information
too dangerous
for you to have access to.
You can't have that. Oh dear. Oh, have we had any more donations? Does anyone want a doodle?
This is a great question. Let me refresh. I don't think we have. But if anyone wants a doodle, get that dono in there. Get that dono in there, and we will add it to our beautiful canvas here of other doodles from anyone who's donated.
Excuse me.
Bonnets are not meant to be worn with headphones, as I'm learning today. I have to keep
Have you got
moving it.
headphones on underneath there?
Not like huge head. I've got earbuds. Sorry, the correct word for it. Yeah. You would think I don't teach English immediately after stream. Like that's like what I'm going to go do. So I have to save up my good English for then. But I'm really bad at spelling. Yesterday, it hurts me so much. Yesterday I misspelled the word field.
Oh no.
Yeah. It was already really bad. English is hard.
English is hard. Have you had your community ask you before, like, oh, I'd love to see your Google search history or stuff like that after a particularly weird conversation? No, just me.
Really
okay.
Hard in that question.
Oh, okay. Do you want to restart the call quickly? Because I think it's getting worse, right, as the call's been going on. Should we do a quick restart? See if that kicks my internet into gear. All right.
Are you gonna change your background? Let's see where you end up.
Let's see if it lets me. All right. Goodbye, OPHI. We'll bring OPHI back in a sec. Am I still aliens?
With my OBS.
Did I escape from the aliens?
No, you're still in the aliens.
Damn it!
Is my thing working? Can you see?
Yeah, I can see it. I just need to bring you on screen, but I can see you.
Okay.
Where did
Excellent. We've returned. And we never heard from Jelly again. Taken by the aliens.
I have lost you.
Take it away.
Where the hell did you go? I was capturing you a minute ago. Ah, is it this?
Took a nap.
Took a nap
again.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. We're back. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say people sometimes in our stream will say things like, "I wish I could see your search history" and such. And my search history is me saying, "Definitely, defiantly, definitely, defiantly, definitely." Like days. I cannot
so
remember
funny.
it. Oh dear.
Spelling is bad. It's so because most of the time I don't need to spell because I have like a phone, right? But when I go to my part-time job after stream, it's on a whiteboard. And so sometimes, like for example, yesterday, I don't remember what I had to write. I think I had to write like football field or something. Okay. And I was like, E-I-I-E. E-I-I-E. Like I write it and then it looks wrong and then I have to erase it and then I'm like, maybe it looked correct. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, feld. I like feld. Feld would be a good way of doing it. Football feld.
It's so hard. I don't know how to spell.
No.
It's difficult. I understand all these fanfiction authors. Speaking of, shall we continue?
Yes. All right. Where do we get to? Blah, 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 blah.
We're at Pascal didn't get why nervous.
Yes. Okay. Pascal didn't get why nervous refused to understand. Because I have to know what it's like nervous. I need to experience that exam table firsthand. I want to meet my own pollination technician. And Pascal paused, realizing for the first time the next thing he was about to say was a truth he had not previously considered. And I want to ask, he continued, if they'd let me stay, if possible, what Mortimer suspected could be true.
Nervous gasps and edged closer to Pascal. But why? Wouldn't you miss your family? Wouldn't you miss... He trailed off and didn't finish the sentence.
Of course I'd miss my family, said Pascal softly, hoping to lessen the blow of his confession. But think of all the knowledge I'd attain. I could spend a lifetime just studying their technology.
I'd miss you, said Nervous suddenly. I'd miss you a lot.
Pascal swallowed around a lump that grew in his throat at Nervous's confession.
I'd miss you too, he admitted, without stopping to think about what it meant.
But, said Nervous with a desperate sort of determination, if you really want to go live with the aliens, I'll help you any way that I can.
It was sweet of Nervous to offer to help, and Pascal told him so, but this was something Pascal wanted to do alone.
So Nervous headed home, though it took some convincing, and before Nervous left, he gave Pascal a long hug.
Don't leave without saying goodbye, he begged, and Pascal promised he wouldn't. Though truthfully, he had no idea how asking aliens if you could move in and study them was actually going to work. Maybe he wouldn't get a chance to say goodbye, like Bella Goth. But the promise made Nervous feel better, even if Pascal felt a little guilty for stretching the truth. Aww.
Pascal headed
So
up
supportive.
He is, but
Sorry.
I love them together, but Pascal headed up to the observation deck with a flashlight he took in a toolbox in Vidkun's room. A few hours later, so late that even Laszlo and Crystal had made it back from their date, Pascal was beginning to think Mortimer Goff might have been angling for a fiction bestseller rather than writing a true account of his experiences. He sighed and was about to flop in a chair behind him when a blinding, bright light swallowed up his flashlight's weak beam. The flashlight clattered to the floor and rolled away.
Being dragged up to the ship was just as disorienting as Vidkun described. Pascal briefly tried to hang on to the telescope just to give him a chance to catch his breath and mentally document the feeling of weightlessness. His mental notepad was not accepting new entries, as it was full of illegible scribbles of surprise and excitement. Pascal was dragged upwards into the belly of the ship.
I am Pollination Technician 913, said a voice.
Pascal opened his eyes, not realizing he'd even closed them. He was lying flat on an examination table, and a light was shining in his face, causing 913, who was leaning over him, to be haloed by the harsh white light. It blurred his features, and Pascal could only make out his pale green skin and skinny black eyes. He was more beautiful than Pascal had imagined.
You are an excellent specimen. We had previously pollinated two with similar genetic profiles, said 913, running some kind of metal instrument up the inside of Pascal's leg. Pascal's skin was weirdly numb, and all he could feel was how cold the metal was and how gently it pressed into his flesh.
It was difficult to speak, but Pascal managed to croak out, "My brother and my father."
Ah, yes, agreed 913. I remember now. The Curious family has always been perfect for pollination. Even one of our own has made a home in your town called Curious Sim. With a Curious Sim. Not called Curious Sim, with a Curious Sim.
"My sister's husband," said Pascal.
Yes, 913 laughed, a weird tinny sound. He always liked to do things his own way.
Pascal wanted to ask what that meant exactly, fascinated as he was by their society. Pollination Technician 9 had always been cagey about his life before Strangetown. He wanted to ask so many questions, so many that he couldn't choose the first one. Thoughts of asking 913 if he could come with him left his head.
It would be a pleasure to pollinate you, Curious Sim, said 913 silkily, and then fireworks went off in Pascal's brain, and all he knew was pleasure.
It was quite a shock to be spit out on the sidewalk the next morning. 1 minute he was in ecstasy, relishing the achievement of meeting a pollination technician, and in the next, his back was meeting hot concrete. He tried to call out to 913, but the ship was gone in a flash. Pascal sighed as disappointment crept in. He never got to ask 913 if he could stay.
Wow, said Laszlo when Pascal stumbled into the house. You look like something the cat dragged in.
Wow, indeed. Vidkun said, "No, he looks like something the ship spit out."
Laszlo laughed. Really? Another abduction?
Keeps happening. Pascal nodded and flopped onto the couch.
Well, how was it, asked Vidkun? Amazing, right?
Yeah, sighed Pascal. Incredible. He was already planning for a repeat performance that night. This time he'd make sure to ask if he could stay.
The flashlight trick didn't work that night, nor the next, or the next, or the next. Pascal shut himself off, researching everything he could get his hands on, looking for other ways to contact 913 or any other aliens. He even begged Pollination Technician 9 for any information, but the only thing he would say was, "They only come when they want to."
Pascal didn't even try to argue that his pollination technician complimented his good genes and seemed extremely interested in the curious family. Surely he would come if called the right way.
Pascal tried shooting off fireworks and lighting bonfires, spelling out, "Abduct me!" The fire department didn't like the last one and fined him for having to come out and help him put out the inferno he accidentally started.
Months passed, and Pascal found himself donning pairs of sweatpants in place of his usual jeans as his stomach swelled. Pascal grudgingly had to give up long nights of stargazing and turned to writing a book on his and Vidkun's experiences and pregnancies.
Nervous spent a lot more time visiting Pascal at home and volunteering to help him document his pregnancy.
You don't have to, Pascal told him, reluctant to involve Nervous in this part of his life.
But Nervous was always happy to be involved in Pascal's life, regardless of how tedious he found some of the tasks for him.
I don't mind, Pascal, as long as I'm spending time with you, he had said, stifling a yawn while alphabetizing a stack of books. Pascal typed faster, trying to ignore the growing blush on his cheeks.
30 minutes later, Nervous dropped "There's something about aliens" on the top of the stack and groaned, throwing himself backwards onto Pascal's bed.
Very dramatic, said Pascal with a smile, spinning around in his computer chair just as dramatically. Nervous was loosely curled up on his side, fingers idly playing with the edge of the quilt. Something about seeing him so comfortable in Pascal's own bed made Pascal's chest warm and his heart speed up just a little.
"Tired of organizing already?" he asked, voice a little thick.
Nervous yawned again. Just plain tired. I don't know what Cersei and Loki were doing in the lab, but they're doing it noisily, all night long.
Nervous's yawn was contagious, and Pascal found himself mimicking him. "I'm a little tired too," he said, gently patting his stomach. "The little guy zaps my energy like a failing noodle soother."
He or she is really starting to get big, Nervous said, laughing.
"Yeah, the baby is moving around a lot more too, kicking me when I try to sleep. I think they're ready to come out."
Wow, said Nervous. That's amazing. He paused and Pascal could tell he was thinking very hard about something. Finally, he hesitantly asked, "Can I feel?"
His hesitancy was sweet, but unwarranted, as Pascal found himself strangely eager to allow Nervous to touch his belly.
"Sure," he said, and motioned Nervous over. Nervous slid from the bed and knelt cautiously on the floor next to Pascal's chair. He held his hand out, but was so hesitant about bringing it all the way to Pascal's stomach that Pascal ended up taking Nervous's hand in his and pressing it forward until it made contact with his thin shirt, stretched tight over his belly. The baby took that opportunity to move around a lot.
"Wow," said Nervous again, eyes wide and shiny with amazement and joy.
The moment was back, the one from so many months ago when he first held Nervous's hand in his. But it was clearer and stronger this time, and he knew what to do with it now.
Pascal's free hand found Nervous's chin and tilted it up. He leaned forward and pressed his mouth against Nervous's. I don't know how to say this word. Just a chasty? Chasty? Just a chasty brush of dry lips.
Chaste,
but enough to...
I think.
Okay, chaste. Just a chaste brush of dry lips, but enough to make his meaning known. He pulled back slightly, just enough to give Nervous space to breathe.
"Wow," said Nervous a third time, sighing against Pascal's lips. "Wow," he said, and this time he didn't hesitate to press forward and deepen the kiss.
"Stay," Pascal said later, and they curled up together in bed. Nervous is wrapped around him with one hand on Pascal's stomach.
Nervous nuzzled against Pascal's neck. "You too," he muttered sleepily.
Pascal didn't have to think. "I will," he said, and it felt right. My boys!
There we go.
There you go, Sims.
I'm glad we speed ran it at the end just to make sure
Yeah.
we got in. Very
Before.
important. What a story. You know, I didn't need to know a lot about Sims. What a
very
beautiful
canon.
story.
It's very canon accurate. Like, this is kind of, which is why there's so many stories about it, I guess. Like, if you're into Mpreg, like, The Sims universe has got you covered, but I wanted like a bit cuter. I wanted to do one of the cute ones. I like Pascal and Nervous together. They're cute. I'm picking my OTP over the pollination technician. I'm sorry. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never considered that if you were into Mpreg, The Sims would be for you. The more you know.
I'm never gonna get a Spit Sim sponsorship after that.
I'm thinking so hard. If you asked me what fandom would be really into Mpreg, what would I have said? Star Wars. I think that's the most I've ever seen of weird Mpreg photoshops would be Star Wars.
Fair.
Well, the more you know.
The more you
learn.
Oh dear. Hell yeah. Do we have time for car door, hook hand, car door?
I think we do.
Yes!
Let me go get it.
I love car, hook hand, car door. Oh dear.
We have plenty of time for it. Where is
this
it?
one's gonna be hard to read though. Okay.
Okay, I'm just bringing it up on screen. Yes. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Black Apple knows what I mean. If no one else knows what I'm talking about.
I didn't.
I see someone else has been met by their fair share of pregnant Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, and franchise as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad other people know what I'm on about.
Oh,
if nothing else. Okay, this I can put more to the side over here. Nice. Okay, how should we do this? I think you should get to say the end. So you can read the beginning, I'll read the middle part, and then you should get the last paragraph, you know?
So do you want me to do the whole first paragraph?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Get ready, everyone. This is my favorite fan fiction. Man and girl go out to drive under moonlight. They stop at a side of road. He turned to his girl and say, "Baby, I love you very much." "What is it, honey?" "Our car is broken down. I think the engine is broken. I'll walk and get some more fuel." "Okay, I'll stay here and look after our stereo. There have been news reports of stereos being stolen." "Good idea. Keep the doors locked no matter what. I love you, sweaty."
So the guy left to get full of the car. After 2 hours, the girls say, "Where is my baby? He was supposed to be back by now." Then the girl hear a scratching sound and voice say, "Let me in."
The girl doesn't do it, and then after a while, she goes to sleep. The next morning, she wakes up and finds her boyfriend still not there. She gets out to check, and man door, hand, hook, car door. I can't read the last.
The classic. The OG.
Man door, hand, hook, car door is my favorite.
Oh no, yeah. Man door, hand, hook, car door is... Not man door, hand, hook, car door, I know.
No, I know.
I must... Comfort me, alpaca. Save me from
my
the horror.
god. And if somebody wanted to donate to charity or to the fundraiser right now, we could in fact draw man door, hand hook, car door.
This is true. It's an alpaca. It's an alpaca or a llama. I don't know which one it is.
A fluffy.
But this is true. We've got time. If you want to do a donation to the pinned thing up there, we will do a doodle redeem for you. Doodle anything you like, including man hook. What was it? Man door, hand hook, car door.
Car door.
Like a memory game. Here it is.
Man.
Thank you,
Man
Lara.
door,
Yeah, there's
hand
the
hook,
link
car
there.
God.
It is. It's a fun memory game. Speaking of memory games, Jelly, some people in my stream have redeemed tarot cards. How good are you at giving tarot card readings?
What was that? You want?
If I show you a tarot card, do you want to make up the answer for what somebody gets?
Yeah, go for it. All right.
Okay, great. So your first one is for Pandarius, who gets upside down Knight of Pentacles.
Ooh,
give them their fortune.
Okay, you got to be careful if you get an upside down Knight of Pentacles, because Pentacles sounds really close to tentacles, and if it's upside down, that means we're expecting at some point, probably, if I had to guess, in the next like 2-3 days, a large Cthulhu-like creature to come down from the sky. So what I would recommend to people pulling this card personally would be stay indoors and avoid the large entity coming down from the sky. But also, if you look at it from a more opportunistic point of view, if you've ever wanted to meet a god, you might have your option this week. There you go.
Oh,
Is
very
that how
nice.
you? I don't know anything about tarot card.
I know, it's great. This is the whole idea. This is why I'm making everyone else do it. Next up is Mr. Frightful, who gets the Justice card.
Oh,
what is his fortune?
You know what? This is actually making a lot of sense because if we're imagining, thanks to Pandera, we kind of have an idea of how our week is sort of going to go. Justice card makes it sound like, if I had to guess, maybe you're going to be the hero of the story, which could go one of two ways. Of course, it's very much up to you and your own personality. Either you could be the leader of us, taking us to a new god and a new dimension with tentacles in the sky, or you could slay the beast. But I think I couldn't say that for you without more information, unfortunately. But I think it's
Mr.
good.
Frightful. Slay that beast, Mr.
You're going to
Frightful.
slay that beast.
And yeah. And the last one is for Franchise the Time Machine, 8 of Wands.
Who needs 8 wands? I don't know why you need that many. I think you should go to a charity shop and donate anything that is lying around in your house that you don't need anymore. Because I'm going to be honest, the average human being does not need 8 wands. So maybe reflect on the stuff that you have, and if there's any stuff that you don't need in your house, go donate it. Because it is about to be the end of the world, so you might want to do that now.
Yeah, you know, really get on top of your life.
Get on top of that quickly.
Great job! Very
Thank
nice.
you.
Those are all of the tarot redeems that were done.
Sorry.
Hey, it's fun. I feel like half of tarot is just kind of making up how it relates to someone anyways. It's all good.
We've predicted the end of the world, or potentially the beginning.
It could be both.
It could be both.
What is the end but the beginning of another one, honestly? And last call for any donations. Otherwise, we could start heading out of here.
Show you.
Yeah, last call.
Last call.
Any
for
doodles? Any doodles anyone wants? Oh, there we go. Nice.
Did we get one?
Nice. We got one.
Oh.
Let me see if it says. JH, what can we do for you? What would you like to be drawn? Ovi, show me the doodles. I'm showing. Is this not the doodles? Do the thing. It's right there. What's wrong? Do the thing. Which one do you want? Do you want hand hook, car, door, man? What was that?
Hand hook, car.
Yes, that. Okay, JH wants that. Okay, Jelly.
Car, hand hook, car door. Do you want me to draw the car and you draw the hand hook car door? The hand hook in the car door?
We could. Yeah. Sounds good.
I got this.
Maybe
I'll
this
draw a
corner,
car.
I think, has the most space.
Which corner is that? Well, let me look for your cursor.
Top right, I think, has most space.
Got you. I can wiggle across. Top right. Yes, right you are. That's a perfect space for car hook, hand car door. All right, let me get
Man
a car
door,
for
hand
you.
hook, car door. Is that what it is? Oh no, I've gone back to The Sims. Man door, hand hook, car door. Man door. Yeah, Juxtapositor's got it. Okay, it's in
Hell
chat.
yeah. Thank you. Okay, there we go.
Thank you very much, JH, for the donation. Much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you. All right, there you go. It's gonna be like a boxy car.
Okay, I think that fits the idea, you know?
Yeah.
And I need to add on man door, hand hook, car door.
I believe.
All I can think of is the hash singing slasher from SpongeBob. I don't think that's what we need.
It could be.
We need okay, we've got the door here. And we need man. Okay, man. Hook.
Oh, I'm gonna just
Man, what was it? Man, door is here. Man, door.
Yeah. They said that she was sweaty, so I'm just making her a little bit sweaty.
Okay, that's very good. Man, door. hand, hook, car door. Okay.
Man, hand, hook.
And I think we need some of this. You know,
Oh,
get
yeah.
some of this going. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, hand, hook, car door. Whoa, look at that man, hand, hook, car door. Whoa! Oh, dear.
I don't know what else. Hat, man? Okay, man. I need to make this more man. Let's give him like a top hat. I think that really... Because the car's kind of giving Victorian England. So it's giving those buggies that are like pulled by horses. So I'm gonna make this more of a Jack the Ripper situation.
Yeah. What did the man do? Man, door, hand, hook, car door.
Man, whore. Okay, wait, that's not it. Man, door. Damn it. Man, hook. He's got 2 hooks. A Ford model LGBT. I don't know what else to add into here. Could put some blood on the face.
I'm gonna draw the boyfriend over here, like wandering away.
Yeah, and I think it needs more hooks. No, those bad hooks. Maybe just a hook. Yeah, a hook coming off of there. Okay, nice.
Nice. Now
blood. What did the man door hand do? It's not man door hand. It's man. Sorry, I need to check this. Who up man? They door. They hand. They hook. They car. They door. Man door hand hook car door.
As man.
Oh god.
Oh god. Hell yeah.
I think we've done very well.
I think we've done it. That's a great art. Like, look at all this art, thanks to everyone's very kind donations. It's very sweet.
All right. JH there. And hopefully we've got who's just him popping off.
That's who, yeah.
Is the car stinky?
No,
she's
stinky. She's sweaty. Because he says, I love you, sweaty. And so she's sweaty.
I wish I could like move these panels a bit. I think everything's the size that it is.
Oh gosh.
Excellent. Wow.
Wow. Thank you for inviting me to read fan fiction with you. I had a really good time.
Thank you for coming. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm checking where can we? You're gonna stop streaming, right?
I'm gonna do like a quick Discord art share and then so stop streaming. Like I'll probably not be raiding for like 20 minutes, but like pretty soon.
20 minutes is 20 minutes. We'll raid into you then.
Okay. You want to come to a Discord art share with us?
Yeah, we're gonna come to a Discord art share.
All right.
Yes, we'll come to your Discord art share.
Yay!
Yippee! Okay.
Yippee!
Jelly, do you have anything you want to plug before I kick you out of here? To go to you.
If you haven't played The Sims 2, it's pretty good. As is The Sims 3 and The Sims 4. Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna use my plug for The Sims.
Okay, nice.
A lot of good things in there. Otherwise, yeah, I'll pop up. Not The Sims 1. Yeah, go on then. You're right. And The Sims Castaway for OPHI.
Sims 2 Castaway for the Nintendo DS. The only Sims
specifically. Sorry.
Yes. Don't shout out The Sims 2. Okay, or I guess do they stream?
Do they stream?
They might not. No, it doesn't look like they stream. That's a shame. Truly. All right. Well, we're gonna go see Jelly over on their stream. Yeah. Everyone say bye to Jelly.
Oh,
well, we're gonna see them in like 2 minutes. But everyone say bye to Jelly from the stream. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye.
I'm just making you swore by accident. Go bye. Wait.
Gooby.
Wrong button. Sorry. I'm sorry. 2 seconds. Wrong button. Where did I go? Professional streamer. Oh, that's my Discord server. That would make sense. Hi everyone. How goes it? How you doing? I hope you did good. I'm gonna remove this capture God, professionalism. Professionalism at its finest. There you go. And I'm also going to wiggle myself along because I'm out. I've left. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing good. I'm sorry if I ignored anyone's messages by accident. I just didn't want to like bother OPHI or anything like that. Hell yeah. All right, I will. We are still collaborating, so I can still see their chat. I want music. I want music. Let me grab some Sims music because I think that fits perfectly. And then we'll do our Discord art share for the day, have a little look at all the art the community's been making. And then yeah, that sounds good. I was gonna originally stream a little bit longer, but yes. How do I unlock? Is there a way to unlock? I'm just knocking forever. Forever knocking. Ah, removed. Perfect. OPHI done it. Fantastic. Thank you, OPHI. Thank you, OPHI. Very cool. How are you doing, Disco and Lovey? I hope you're doing good. Just close the window. Yeah. Turns out that is how to do it. You have to wait 2 minutes on the piss because the piss has a cooldown so that we can like double check the piss and make sure that it's of a high enough quality that we're happy to accept the piss. So yes, also, yeah, that should be fine. That should all be good. All right. Yeah, I want to do Discord art share and all that good stuff. Yes. Good. That was fun. That was heckin' fun. As well, I'm going to keep the pinned comment for the rest of the stream. If anyone does want to go donate offline or anything like that, you're more than welcome to. Very heckin' sweet of OPHI to bring us on for that. Lovey was talking about it earlier, but I wanted to do more Pride stuff this year, and unfortunately, just because of having previous commitments, I couldn't do as much. And so I really appreciate because OPHI brought me into their Pride event, which was really, really sweet of them. So massive thank you to OPHI. Bit of an unusual stream for us, but a good heckin' time. So yeah, that was nice. I hope you liked it. I also picked kind of a wholesome one. I picked kind of a wholesome one because I was like, honestly, just a bit shy. Just a little tiny bit shy because I don't read for starters, and like I don't really read fan fiction. And I know we talk about a lot of obscure and weird things on this channel, but like, yeah, wholesome. Wasn't it wholesome? Do you not think it was wholesome? Did you not feel the wholesome energy? It's cute. Like, they get together in the end. It's cute and wholesome. There's like 2 lines of probing and like very little else. Thank you as well for doing the big shout out for OPHI. OPHI is doing fan fiction all week. So if you missed today's fan fiction, if you're just popping in now and you wanted to go see more fan fiction, OPHI is reading. Speaking of the devil, OPHI is reading fan fiction all week, so you can go follow them and go watch more. Hi everyone. Hi, how goes it? I've just been reorganizing my scene because it was very janky, but that's, if not good stream content, janky stuff. Hi Ich and Panda and Blarara and JH, welcome on in, and Orion, good morning, and Alfred. Yeah, even Philosopher could hear it. Yeah, it was like appropriate for my son. Very appropriate. And Blue Ribbon, how are you doing? OPHI, if you need to run for work, thank you so much again for including me as part of your fundraiser. I really appreciate it. It was really lovely. Thank you. I don't know how like fluffy the rest of the fan fictions are going to be, but I hope you have a good time with the rest of the fan fictions this week. You call OPHI the devil? I did, and I didn't mean to. The speaker the devil. Yeah. I mean. And Carrie, good morning as well. Orion, good morning. Gee, you're familiar. Hi. Yeah, OPHI was like, what are you wearing? Are you like for stream? And I was like, it's pajamas. It's gonna be pajamas. And OPHI was like, perfect. I wear pajamas also. Thank you. It's a pajama top, but I just wear it as like a regular piece of clothing because I think it looks really nice and I like it and I want to wear it as clothing. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. And again, OPHI is doing this all week, but also if you do want to donate offline, it's in the pinned comment. I'll probably whack it in the Discord later as well, so that you can see it there if you do want to do an offline donation, if you don't want to be yelled out. Completely understand. Dear. Fanfic Cypress, good morning. How are you feeling today? I hope you're consistently feeling better. Yeah, this is a pajama top from TK Maxx, I think, but it's just a cool top. It's got love hearts on it for Pride, and not exactly a rainbow. All of my rainbow clothing is jumpers and cardigans, and it's too hot in the middle of June to be going, even during Pride, to be wearing like jumpers and cardigans. Since wearing pajamas not clothes, you know what? You make a very fair point. A very fair point. I never guessed that it was PJs. It just looks like a cool t-shirt. Then again, I got called out in college for wearing pajamas clothes. I wear pajamas as clothes. All the coolest people wear pajamas as clothes. It's a known fact. You're doing better. I'm glad to hear it, Cypress. I'm glad. What if I want to get yelled at? Then you'll have to donate while OPHI is live tomorrow. When they go live again with more fanfiction and other streamers, you'll have to donate then. And a massive thank you to everyone who did donate. It was really sweet. Yeah, I think I was cutting out on OPHI's stream a little bit because it's my internet, it's not OPHI's. It's me. I'm the problem, it's me. But yeah, like, I think it's really, really nice, regardless of whether you donate like $1 or like 10 or 100, however much you donate, like just seeing people in the communities going out of their way to actually support trans people and their transitions, or like just in their lives and moving house and stuff like that. Because if you look at the media, there's a lot of very negative stuff out there and like a lot of very nasty people. It's been really nice to see, and not just OPHI as well, like a lot of people in this community are doing some sort of fundraisers through either trans charities or trans people, and it's just really nice. It's just really, really nice. And I think it doesn't matter how much you're donating, just like being happy to go support people like that is really nice. Really, really nice and very wholesome. So yeah. Ah dear. Indeed, it doesn't look like pajamas. It's just a nice orange, just happy orange colors. Hell yeah. Oh, I don't need to wear my glasses anymore because I'm no longer reading. Hell yeah. She's a recycled bus seat. I do wish to be the floor at all times. I find that rompers are the happiest medium when it becomes incredibly hot, because make great sleepies, but also they are soldiers where during daytime they are not gendered. They don't argue with me. Hell yeah. I am such a pajama main. I wear pajamas a lot, but I it's cozy. It's cozy and I like that. Yes, we must be anti the TERFs. Yes, I did see a couple of really good fuck TERFs style emotes recently, which I don't know how they got them passed, but I like them. Well done, well done, well done. Impressive. But yeah, it's really nice to see so many people being so supportive. Again, because it can be very easy to just hear the really loud people that are very angry for no reason. So it's nice to hear like a lot of the chill community coming out and just being like, yeah, I hope things go good for you too. Oh dear. The bus here is definitely do not have that level of fashion. You know, like if you go to a bowling alley and the arcade flooring, that's my fashion goals. I want to become the arcade flooring. I want to be able to go to the bowling alley and go to the arcade, lie down and become invisible. It's fashion goals. Oh dear. It seems expensive too. I do wonder if care is put on taxpayers anywhere. No, not really. I mean, it depends, right? It depends. Because in countries like Wales, we have taxes which pay towards all people's prescriptions and stuff like that, so that people can get free prescriptions, which is quite important. But it's part of the taxes already. It's like, has been for a long time. So you could say that, yeah, like it comes out a bit of tax, but that's everyone's prescriptions. The other thing is, which I think is kind of important to mention and often doesn't get said, HRT or hormone replacement therapy is not a trans exclusive medication. It is a medication that a lot of people take in their lives. It's, you know, when I was working in bra fitting and stuff like that, a lot of the women that I was speaking to who'd gone through menopause were on HRT. Like, it's super common. It's actually incredibly common. It is not a trans exclusive medication. And so to be like, if they were saying like, oh, we're going to take HRT off of the taxpayer, that's also going to affect literally every other person, because it's incredibly common medication to have like given out. So yeah, it is. I don't know. I think a lot of people blow stuff out of proportion in the media of like, oh, it's terrible. It's really not. It's very normal. So much of the trans hate is so unwarranted. Like, not agreeing is one thing, but getting angry and violent is another level. Yeah, it's also, and I think, you know what, we're doing a stream about this. We can talk about this a little bit today. Normally, our streams are pretty lighthearted and stupid, by the way, because I'm standing by this as a quote. I am simply an idiot on the internet. You shouldn't listen to me. But like, in the UK, we've recently had some bills passed which are really, really bad. I think a lot of people as well, speaking of like, why the hate is so bad and stuff, and not realizing how much this is just affecting everyone. It's just bad. It's just a net negative. Like, obviously it's making it horrible for trans people, especially trans women in the UK. As far as like going out in public, it's making it feel very dangerous, and it is making it very dangerous in many places to be out and about, which is not good. But it's also affecting literally all women, literally all of them. Because if you do not look feminine enough as a woman, get ready. If you are someone who has PCOS, any other reason, like if you're intersex, have any intersex condition, you as well, it's literally just not a good thing. It's just very regressive, and I think a lot of normal people are standing up to it and being like, yeah, the stuff you're asking for is stupid. It's stupid. But obviously there is a vocal minority with a very lot of money, which means that stuff gets pushed, and it's not great. But so it is nice to see just how many people are doing fundraisers, either for trans charities to help support their trans communities, or for individuals like what OPHI is doing. Because yeah, it's pretty gross. It's pretty gross what a lot of people are doing. Also, yeah, like genuinely, why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care? My only contrary opinion is TERFs do not deserve to be fucked. Not no one allowed to be slept with them in any way. Yep, they should be alone. Yeah, alone. If you're gonna use your bigoted ideas and also like very backwards ideas and mean that other people have less rights because of you, then yeah, you be alone. Be alone with that. Oh dear, paying taxes for people's medication is so great, way better than the military or tax cuts of the rich. Yeah, so again, it's very, like there are, in England, it is slightly different to how it is done in Wales. In England, you pay like a flat fee that covers all of your medications. So it's like 19, 20 quid or something, and then you can get any prescription you want that month, which is good because if your prescriptions come to less than 20, you can pay less than 20. But if your prescriptions come to more than 20, you know that you're always going to be paying that base amount, which is good. And a lot of workplaces have schemes which also allow you to get free prescriptions if you're with certain workplaces and stuff like that. So there are other ways around it too. In Wales, as standard prescriptions are free. Obviously a lot of trans people do end up going private because of the long waiting list, and then they are paying for their own medication anyway. But yeah, if you were doing it via the NHS with the waiting lists, then yes, you would be getting it for free eventually. But you could be waiting for several years, which is why a lot of the trans community do save up and go private. But it's also why fundraisers for trans people can help so much, because it can literally boost their life like forward by several years. If you can go private and avoid those like 3-year waiting lists and stuff like that, it can make a huge improvement. So yeah, it's why both trans charities and also fundraising trans individuals, both is good. Also, Vic, good morning. Take my tax money medical system. I take all my, I wouldn't, but also, hi Jelly, how you doing? But I wouldn't, I'm simply an idiot. As living in one country with 3 healthcare is always nice, even if there's borderline cases, and especially the latter part. Yeah, like, of course, so if you have, like, your taxes pay for medications and stuff, there are going to be some people that use it much more than others. There will be people that are, like, at end-of-life care, for instance, that might be spending thousands on pain medications and stuff throughout the month, because they're on end-of-life care. And then there'll be some people who are like, I just need paracetamol every now and again. It might be like 30 pence. So yeah, there are going to be both ends of the spectrum, but generally it keeps everyone safe, because at the end of the day, you don't know when you're going to need medical assistance. There are some people who are aware that as they get older, they might develop more things, but you could also go get hit by a car tomorrow. It's nice to have that covered, even if it is like you pay a flat fee like in England, then you have everything covered past then, because it makes it very accessible. Yep. Oh dear, I know things are very different across the pond. I'm fine with the occasional person taking advantage of the medical system as long as people who need it have their needs. Yeah, I think as well the idea that it's just trans people taking advantage of the medical system is just not true at all. In fact, I don't think it could be further from the truth. Again, the vast majority of trans people that I know do start out going private and paying out of their own pocket anyway. So it's like, and even if you don't, even if you go, you're waiting, you're getting your diagnosis, you're having the steps set out with you with a doctor, and it's literally the same as anyone else. And again, going back to HRT, loads of people that are cis are on HRT anyway, so why shouldn't trans people be able to access the same medications as cisgender people? It just doesn't make sense. Like, any cisgender woman who's had a hysterectomy of any kind, which, again, a lot of women have, you're going to be on HRT for the rest of your life. Why should they be able to get it and trans people can't? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. This is not a trans-specific medication. It doesn't make any sense. It's just a lot of people, using their loud voices and hate to fuel as if something really dramatic is happening, when in reality it's less than 1% of people accessing a medication that you could already access as a cisgender person. And it sounds stupid to say it like that because people make it into such a big deal, but it really isn't. It really isn't. Gender affirming care for the NHS is a nightmare of broken bureaucracy. It does have some great videos about it. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. It's not good, but it wouldn't surprise me. We have subsidies for most meds. Some special ones are almost fully paid, but normal is the maximum point and also has a minimum these days, so occasional meds are not covered anymore, which is also fair. See, OPHI, yes, take care, OPHI. Didn't mean trans people taking advantage. Yeah, people in general. Yeah. No. Sorry. I wasn't getting to American housing because it is a political whirlpool, yeah, and I don't know enough about it. I don't know enough about how things happen in America. I only really know more about this country. Fantastic perspective, and one that I don't think people would openly admit in this country because that reflects badly on everyone, regardless of how minuscule I'm protected. Can't express how much I respect that for you. Yeah. We love OPHI here. OPHI, very cool. If any of my people have not checked out OPHI somehow after this whole stream, go send love to OPHI because they're doing the great stuff. HRT system is also called gender affirming care. Yeah. Because that's what it is. It's gender affirming care. It's exactly the same. And again, vice versa as well. If you were taking HRT as a man, it's the same. It's the same. People make a big deal about it as if, yeah. I mean, it was the same thing with puberty blockers, as if precocious puberty hasn't existed for a bloody long time and been treated with puberty blockers. When people are like, oh, this newfangled thing that trans people are using. No, no, not new, very old. A quick Google search will actually show you that. I guess if just use Google. Google is your friend. A lot of the stuff people spout in this country is just straight up lies. Like literally. So I always try and be like maybe people are just misguided or like misunderstood and stuff like that. And I always try to have that kind of perspective until last year when a very large politician said such an insane, blatant lie on television as if it was true and everyone believed him. And I was like, I know that's a lie instantly, but other people don't. And it's like, how often are they just lying? And that's groups like, again, the TERFs and stuff like that. So much of it is just built on lies. Also, one intersex person throws your entire argument into the bin. I'm sorry, and intersex people exist. Like, what is it? 1 to 2% of the population is intersex. All you need is one intersex person, and like 99% of any of your arguments, which I am going to put in quotations because they are not good arguments, but 99% of your arguments go in the bin. Intersex person. Wild. We'd never lie to you. I don't know about that. Not sure I take most information from Google though. No, but it's not medical information. It's information about the history of drugs. So yes, obviously Google can still be iffy, but if you're like, a lot of what like TERFs have said over the years are things like, oh, we don't know the long-term effects of puberty blockers. Puberty blockers are really new, stuff like that. All it takes for you is to Google the drug and you can see how long it's been used in a country for. Like, I believe it's more than 30 years in the UK for precocious puberty. It's like, that is Googleable. It is not difficult to Google either. Just how long has so-and-so drug been legal and used in said country? Google will give you an answer. I'm not suggesting that you get medical advice. What I'm saying is so much of it is so easily disproven with a one Google search, and people can't be asked to do it. They just take what they hear and they're like, oh, that's true, and it's not most of the time. Well, it's not true. I was saying intersex, but it sounds like intersex. Yeah, I know. I've had this before. Intersex. Yeah. Sorry. British in it. Intersex. It does sound the same in my accent, but I know. I'm aware. I have to hope for that. True, and obviously more source and healthy sources critique helps. Yeah, I mean, a lot of them as well will be medical journals, which again, I wouldn't necessarily say get your medical advice off there, but it's like people who are documenting like in a very scientific, formatic way, like, you know. And again, a lot of these nasty people, intersax, I love intersax to stream. Time for the introductory sax. I never really introduced myself, to be fair. Well, I did on OPHI stream, so I think most of you probably know. But if you don't know me and you came with the raid, hello, hi, my name is Jelly. I don't really normally read. I'm not really a big reader. The only thing I've read this year so far is Sims fanfiction, which is specifically because of this collab. But normally we do like embroideries, we do cosplays, we do art, we do digital and traditional art. We're just like generally artists. I like making art and having a fun time and stuff like that. Occasionally we do longer projects like animations. We're about to do another month challenge next month where we do a embroidery every single day for 30 days. This will be our 3rd year doing that, which is really fun. But yeah, just a lot of different arts and crafts here most of the time. Intro sex. Intro sex perspective. Yeah. Saki, good morning, welcome on in. We're actually just about to do Discord art share. So Discord art share is something that we normally do at the end of art streams. We have a little look at the art the community's been making while we've been live, because while I'm making art, a lot of the people in this community are also making art, and it's nice to have a little look at what everyone's been doing. So during art streams, we normally have a little look at the Discord art share and have a little look at the art that people are making. Oh, also sometimes people send us memes. 2 seconds. Where am I? Oh my gosh. 2 secs. I can probably fix this. Beep 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 beep. Hello, it me. It me and drawing tablet. I have to re-add myself to the stream because apparently I don't exist here yet, and that's okay. That's okay. I'll exist here for a moment. There we go. And then don't worry about that. That's Discord. Discord it will come up. I just wanted to sort myself out first there. There you go. There you go. Yeah, we have this one. This whole stream, I'm gonna be a dad. I'm gonna be a dad. Wild. I'm gonna be a dad. Wild. Oh dear. Pank! Pank! The really said about making X number of calls for transition care of a mother who isn't zero abysmal disabilities, which just age because he versus the policy is supposed to be, etc. And how people don't survive waitlist. She was impressed and found it very relatable, but the only thing she did action-wise was to change the non-profit from disability to human rights to the category, which is not, not exactly fixing it. Intro sex is just over the jumper stuff. Reminds me of how some months ago I voted in the European to ban conversion fair. For ban, it'd take up 6 months. Yeah, and it's like, come on, come on. P.S. Guess who should put in charge of it? Yeah, also panic! Right, has everyone posted the art? Sorry, really quickly. To any of the people that came in with OPHI, I'm gonna grab you the link. If you would like to post any art that you've been working on stream, or if you've been working on this week or anything like that, you're more than welcome to. We have a lot of different art categories so that we can have a little look and keep everyone... We like to separate them so they don't move as fast, because otherwise people's work gets buried very quickly. However, we go... Oh... I swear to God, people! Right, I don't think I can show this on stream. 2 seconds. We have one rule in our Discord server. One rule, and that is don't get me banned on Twitch. Komodo! Komodo! Please keep art posted within TOS. That means no nipples or genitalia. Your butt. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's the one rule we have to keep Discord art share safe. I know it seems silly because obviously it's very cartoonish, but you got to be really careful with stuff like that. So yes. Please don't do that. Please be chill. I'm gonna really quickly just double check the rest of the categories now. Is anyone else posting penises and tits? I swear to God. All right. Nope. Safe. All right. We're safe from penises and tits. Everyone, breathe out. You're so safe. You're so safe. Ah, dear. You're safe. No penises and tits for you today. Everyone's safe. Everyone's safe. That was a time where it came out. How are you doing, Celestina? Good morning. If you don't mind me asking, I completely understand it's borderline intrusive. Your energy is impressive. You happen to be neurodiverse. Yeah, but I don't have ADHD. Everyone thinks I have ADHD. I'm just very hyperactive. Just autistic. Just autistic. Very vanilla. Some people neurospicy. We're neurovanilla. Just autistic. Ah, dear, you're right. Also, it's the funniest image for it to happen with, though. Yeah. No penis or tits. None. Are we ever safe here? No. Because look at the things. Look at the things that Lovey is making. That's so neat, Lovey. That is absolutely gorgeous. This is your first time doing this? If memory serves? Your first time? How dare you? How dare you be so talented on the like that's so neat. That's so very satisfying as well. Like watching all those beads fall in. That is so satisfying looking. But also, how dare? For purposes of Twitch, all nipples are male presenting and art is inherently agender. See, I wish it was like that, but I'm on the pride shelf for this year, and I have to be really careful, Frightful, because you can't show anything like that. Otherwise, it can get you yeeted off the shelf. Yeah. So while I do agree in general, I also bear in mind I'm the background of a bra fitter. Like, I don't think nipples are inherently sexual, and I never have. It was literally my job. And I also agree that historically in art, nudity is incredibly common, but I have to be personally very, very careful right now. So while I might agree with you in theory, I can't agree with you while I'm on the Twitch shelf, because I'll get yeeted. Ah, dear. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Just autistic. At least, like, that's at least Raspberry Ripple. Oh, that's fair. I like Raspberry Ripple as well, so I'll take that. Can you be bad at something to make me feel better? I can't draw very well, if I'm honest, and I can't use pottery well. I don't like the texture of clay, so I feel you on that. This, however, is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So beautiful. So beautiful. And again, Lovey does a lot of this on their own channel. So if you want to go check out Lovey and send them some love, you can literally watch them making these kind of things while live on Twitch, which is really, really cool. Really, it's a really cool opportunity if you don't know as much about the craft as well. Also, speaking of Lovey is a very talented crafter. They can fill most of the categories in our Discord server if they want to. Happy Trans Pride. Look at this. Look at it. Oh, the Silent Hill! Lovey! Oh god, you know what though? It's so you. It's so you. And this is gorgeous. How was the neck piece to do? Because I know you said that the neck piece was giving you some issues, like the collar was giving you some issues. And no underboobs. Yeah, no underboobs either. The beading is incredibly impressive. I'm indigenous, and not only do I see that from tries, but I see from people who are trying to sell their wares. Oh dear, the art's incredibly impressive. 15 out of 10. Hell yeah. I love that you love the texture of clay. Some people do. Some people do for sure. Oh dear, that top is amazing, isn't it? I've been wearing a different shirt every day this week and last. Lovey, stop being so good. Yeah, I know, right? Stop being so heckin' impressive. Oh dear, the mixture of Silent Hill is also perfect. CJ, good morning! Isn't it? Like, look how good that is. So good. The top is so cute. The jumper also looks good. Like, Jesus. That's so neat and so pretty. I love it. Guys, you could be me too if you had autism and were unemployed. Wait a minute, I'm already there, and I can't do this. Are you kidding me? Oh dear, and it looks good with the neck things too. It does, like, it definitely brings it together and makes it fit nicely, which is good. That's so nice, Lovey. That's so nice. Once again, Lovey makes this stuff on stream. If you would like to go send some Lovey some love and go follow them, you can watch them making these kind of things while live on Twitch, which is really, really cool. Very, very cool. And get the Trans Pride one. We did also have a photography one, and I love this. So I think Ignis had showed us some before like this. Ignis is just going into horror photography, I think. Which, Ignis, you have my full support. You have my full support in your journey into horror photography, because you're very good at it. You're very good at it. Like, it's still really beautiful and still really serene and stuff, but the angle is very, like a camera that's been dropped Blair Witch Project style, you know? Getting the knitting rack, the pattern to work is so cool. Yeah. True, is so Lovey, so cool. Ah dear, yeah. Also, Horizon, good morning, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Or something slithering on the ground. Yeah, like Horizon. Sorry, not Horizon. Ignis is in there. What should I call it? Has Ignis been in chat? Can I shout them out, or is it going to be funny with me? It's going to be funny with me. 2 seconds. You're going to get a white screen. I just want to double click, see if they have a link to their Twitch. If they don't, that's okay. They don't. Okay, that's fine. If they had a link to their Twitch, I would shout them out, but that's fine. That is absolutely fine. You should not be forced to be shouted out in this community unless you are. But yeah, they're doing really, really cool with stuff like that. Really, really cool. Oh dear. I guess my autism is hyper-focused on 2 things. 21 things. 21 things, right? Oh dear. Is there the no nipple sign? No, it's just me being like, come on now! That's about it. Oh dear. All right, that is everything for Discord Art Share. That is all the art shared today, which is very heckin' cool. I mean, we didn't do an art stream ourselves, and it's also been like a relatively short stream. For those, I was gonna do a longer stream today. However, I haven't slept. I am needing to go to bed like pretty soon. I have just simply not slept. That being said, I do have a raid target in mind, and I'd love you guys to join me. So Deimos, Dem is a good friend of mine. They came to my wedding last year. They helped me run Boobtober. A few of you from OPHI chat might know Boobtober. Boobtober is a month-long charity event where we do fundraising for breast cancer awareness, specifically for the BCRF. We get people from lots of different backgrounds, lots of different age groups, lots of different types of stream to come together and just talk a little bit about breast cancer on their stream. And OPHI has joined us previously, so we're a big fan of OPHI. But Deimos is one of the staff members that helps me run it every year. They run the official Boobtober channel. They do a lot of the website stuff. A lot of the stuff Dem does is behind the scenes, which I think sometimes people don't realize, but we actually have a full team that helps me run Boobtober these days, and Dem is one of them. So I am going to be raiding us into Dem because Dem is celebrating their affiliate anniversary, and I think it'd be really, really nice. Oh, that's a shout out. Well, oops, now they know we're coming. Whoopsie, I might have spoiled the raid. Oops, that's my bad. I didn't mean to do that. That's a whoops from me. So we're gonna send you all over to Dem. Dem might see us coming now. Potentially, and I am gonna get some sleep because go sleep, Piss Girl. I will go sleep, Piss Girl, don't worry. My sleep's in chaos with the heat. It's been horrible. Yeah, thank you. I just had some stuff that was on my mind last night, and instead of actually going to bed, I ended up spending all night sorting myself out, which was useful, but now I'm like, I haven't slept. Where am I? But yeah, we'll be back on Thursday with doing more art because Wednesday is generally my day off. So Thursday is next stream. We'll be doing lots of art. That being said, I'll make sure to shout OPHI out in the Discord because OPHI's going to be live tomorrow doing more fundraising. So it'd be nice to have people that can go over there. That's why I hang out with people on different continents right now. Yeah, because sleeping at night is like, ugh. If you would like it, it is, yeah, it's going to be very disgusting and humid here. It was lovely to meet you, and thank you for the follow as well. Thank you everyone from OPHI stream who followed today. I didn't get to say them all while live, but it's because we were doing the fan fiction, but I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you. We're not as good at embroidery as OPHI is, but we have a good time trying and doing arts and crafts and seeing other people's arts and crafts. We're going to be doing some rigging later this week, which is an interesting art, but I hope that you like it because we don't do it very often. So fingers crossed, that'll probably be what Thursday is going to be. It's going to be long rigging stream. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a lovely time with them. We're gonna go send them a happy affiliate anniversary. Hell yeah. And thank you everybody who watched on the YouTube as well. It was